54321 Love YouTube. What's goody? All right. So we try here. Welcome back. It's your boy WJ. You already know what it is. Um, it's the closet closers. We locked up in the closet and we just calling leads. I was trying to get some better lighting because I had I'm having issues with this lighting. Yeah, it's still kind of trash. Let's see. I literally have to I'm not doing this. That's not gonna work. Um, but as you can imagine, light inside of a closet, there's not much of it. Let me see. Maybe this will help. Okay, that's better, right? You see me a little better? Let me scoot in here. All right, so we're gonna get straight into it, man. What we gonna do today? We're just gonna we're gonna call more of the fresh or people we haven't touched. I can give you guys kind of an update. So yesterday we locked up a contract, but the only thing is we need that property delivered vacant. So that might not close as fast. It might be a while. Those tenants aren't paying, so and it's in a blue state. So good luck with that, right? So we're going to have to go through the process on that. So that's not like a right away deal, but it's a deal still to kind of have in the pipeline. What else? We got pictures for one of our other buyers in Battle Creek, Michigan on that one property. So we got two properties rather, and we got pictures on both. So I sent it to him earlier. He's checking it out. What else? We have, and that's supposed to be probably like a 10 to 15K deal. Maybe even 17K if we can get her to about 135 and he stays at 145 to 150, somewhere in there. But and then those numbers were wrong. Sorry, 130 to 145 to 150, something like that. But anyway, and then we got my favorite, Burlingame, bro. Burlingame, California, which is a up in by the Bay Area. Okay, it's in that northern one of those peninsulas up there on the peninsula, whatever. It's downtown Burlingame. I told him I think I can get him like one. I try to anchor him. Well, I first anchored him like a while ago at 800K or something like that, 847. He's like, "Whoa, we're not even. We shouldn't even continue this call, right?" I'm like, "Cool." And then I had to do some more homework, and come to find out, as I get this stuff set up, coming to find out, he's like, "Yeah, we're not in the same ballpark, yada yada yada." And then he says, "Sorry guys, he's not giving me a number." So I'm like, okay, he's playing hard and all this other stuff. So I'm like throwing out numbers to try to anchor him and see where he can, at first he said 2 million, which is just, come on, man, you know what it is. And then I said, okay, I could probably get you 1 million to 1.2 for this. He's like, what, 1 million or 1.2? What 1.2? I said 1 million to 1.2. 1 million through 1.2, 1.2. And he's like, I mean, that's a $200,000 difference. Which is it? I said, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's in that ballpark. Maybe closer to the 1.2, but And then he's like, what do you need to know for me to get you to the 1.2? So he's like, oh, okay, so you like that 1.2. I like it too, because the thing about it is, guys, is that it has potential to sell for 1.35. Like the Zillow was like 1.39 or something, even though we don't go off of Zillow. But that was a good indicator. So I'm like, cool, we're gonna rock with that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to set up something over here. Okay, so then you got that, and yeah, that I gotta put together some back end soft dispo stuff. I gotta make a call to the city, gotta make sure that I can at least have a little bit of knowledge on that lot, because it's a different beast. He's like, there's no parking out there. You can't, they don't want you to have cars out there, like they don't want you to drive and have cars and this, that, and the third, right? And let me share my screen on this in this area too. Because if y'all got buyers, man, I got buyers out there, but it's not as many, to be honest, because it's a peculiar area. This is a pretty unique area, you know. So this is what I was meant. This is what I was talking about here. And it's shout out to my wife. She actually flew out there. She the property is up in here, and I literally took her to the airport this morning, and it was so empty. Like Saturdays, that's the day to fly out. That's crazy. So empty this morning, and she's like up in here. You know, she's like up in here somewhere where she's right now. Someone flew her out to do some hair. I love it. That's beautiful. Shout out to you, babe. So that's happening. And then so yeah, man, like it's crazy that, you know, you see these 1.38s. This sold for 1.38 as is, bro. You know, as is. And you know, it's vacant, looks like it's vacant, and it's just as is. And it's funny because they're showing pictures of the area where he is. Like it's by all this stuff, right? You know, they always got to sell the location, but he's like 100 yards away from all that already. So that makes me feel excited, right? So, but the lot is a little bit bigger. You gotta, you know, everything. I have to match everything. The house is like maybe not even 100 square feet bigger, almost the same size, and then the lot is like 3,700 to this 4,300. So give or take, there's some, you know, buffer there. And I want, like I said, I got to call the city to see at least what I want to do is say, hey, what's allowable here? What can we build in terms of max? What are our setbacks and what is the square footage? And then also what you can do, guys, this is a gem because I did this on a property here in Austin. I pulled out Google Gemini, and I kid you not, man. Google Gemini made me a builder in 5 minutes. Like, I mean, granted, I already knew a little something. What the heck? What just happened? Can y'all see my screen? I hope y'all can. Anyway, what's good? What's good? What up, though? SDH 1804. What's popping? Appreciate you, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's a real life grind here. Like a real life grind. I'm in the closet. The closet closers. Like who's doing that? Just lock yourself in the closet. Don't come out until you get 800K or something like that. Shout out to Max Maxwell, man. That stuck in my head when he said he did something like that. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like I'm on it. That was in 2017 or something. But anyway, so yeah, I gotta go check on the city. Check with Gemini, plug and play with how you can come up on the different aspects of that lot. Like what's the highest and best use of that lot, right? Because I don't want to go just blindly just send out an address and sit out a price. I want to send out the address, the price, the location, the you know, the walk score, the walkability, whatever, all that stuff. I want to send out what's buildable, the setbacks, what's allowable, what's restricted. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to have some knowledge around that because we talking some high value stuff here. All right, so let me get into it, man. Enough of me yapping. And that's again, this property is just a property is a comp. This is not the property I'm talking about that we're buying. It's just a comp. So while we're at it, I might as well just pull up Cali, man. Why not? We're gonna call some Cali calls. Since it's a little earlier there anyway. It's 1:49 local time there. Okay, so and speaking of Burlingame, we're gonna call Burlingame. All right, we got another lead in Burlingame. Wallace, you're up. I'm gonna call from my Texas number. Madre 3000. What up now? Man. Cracking up at Mom Dukes. All right, so here we go. What's this one? This one was listed at 1.8 and it failed back in April 2025. Okay. Okay, cool. Who are you? Who is we? Who are you with? Those were all his questions. Okay, great. I'm about to call you and tell you live in front of the world. Hope you ready. And just because the digits and the values and the numbers go up, hey, we still breathe the same air. We like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Telephone number 415.
Like it don't change for me. You feel me? Like I'm still honestly when I was, when you first start, it kind of does, you get that little queasy feeling in your stomach, like, but at the end of the day, guys, it's just what
Telephone number 41.
Did you die though? You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. I'm gonna leave him on voicemail.
Take your call now.
I double tapped.
At the tone, please record your
Actually,
message.
no. I double tapped and left the voicemail 2 days ago. So I'll just double tap and just say NA. And I gotta get my KPI sheet out here. So our goals for this short session is going to be hold on. Today's the 31st. 25 DAO, no, 30 DAOs, 25 DAOs, 12 contacts, which is just, and these are all very ambitious. 25 DAOs, except for the DAOs. 25 DAOs, 12 contacts, it's cut in half. It's a half ladder every time. 25 DAOs, 12 contacts, 6 offers, 3 contracts. Okay. I just cut it in half as I keep going down. All right. And right now I'm calling Cali. So we just got the first call out the way. We're going to push them on out to next week. I should just call the calendar, man. But it's like, what do you guys do? Somebody type in the chat, whoever does this business, like, what do you guys do? I would love to hear from you. Because I really know the answer, but I want to hear how you guys do it when you organize the priority of your leads, right? Because you should have a few buckets, right? The hot, the warm, the cold, and all that. And then you should have your calendar, right? You should have a daily consistent, monthly consistent calendar, right? And they're all within the same deal here, the same CRM. So how do you guys organize your follow-up game? I love to share and chat and go back and forth. All right, we got another one in Simi Valley, Cali. I gave them an offer of 605 grand and they didn't respond. So they might not have gotten it, or they did and ignored me, one of the two. But we're going to call them and find out. Let's get it. It's the weekend, baby. We talking big money. I'll pull this property up while I'm calling them. Belvedere Court has got a nice little. Oh, man. I'm jumping ahead here. I called this guy already. Like, I feel like I called him a lot too. Okay, sorry y'all. I'm gonna call him back on Friday. It's cool, long as we didn't have a conversation, so there's no such thing as over following up unless they say, "Hey, don't call me again." Then it's different. All right, next that was call number 2, Cali. We'll move on. I'm gonna let sis get that one. Okay, Lynette, you're up. She is oh yeah, she was doing some stuff in is that out in LBC? Yep, Long Beach, Cali. Stand up. Where y'all from, man? Stand up, man. Type in the chat where y'all from, man. I love to interact with my people from all over. All right, we calling again here. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna check the chat in a second. I'm looking at my CRM. I see somebody reply here. Give me a second. Let me clear my screen. I got so much stuff open. Okay. You say.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Lynette Soul. I'm sorry.
Ain't that the truth? Locked in and focused in a quiet place. I always go back to the original story of how this started. It started with my little 2-year-old running around the crib going crazy, tearing up the place. And I'm like, oh my God, because I was in my bedroom office, I was in the kitchen, I was in here, and there. And then I just said, you know what? My wife was like, why don't you just go in the closet? I was like, all right, why not? Let me try that. And I'm on a freaking those dinner table trays. I'm on one of those, my laptop, my mouse, my cell phone, in the closet. That's it. That's all we need. And Wi-Fi. So I appreciate you filling me on that. It depends on your preferred listing, their motivation to sell, in my opinion. You based in Miami. MIA, stand up, man. What up? What up? Okay. Woo, I know that's a nice market out there. I had like a lead or two out there too. I know how they get down. Uh-oh. That's the alarm clock for my boy to get up. He's gonna be looking for me. So let me hurry up and get through these. No, I agree with you. Definitely want to organize them by motivation, right? And that goes back to me saying the temperature of them, the hot, warm, and all that, right? Because when you say the hot, then usually that's a big time indicator of them being motivated and so on. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my handle here in the chat, so because I always want to connect with like-minded, or whoever wants to just rub elbows, man, in a similar circle, man, and we can just all thrive together and see how we can, what I'm saying, collaborate and attack this business together. Because there's a lot of bad apples out there too, y'all. I'm sure y'all heard they got all type of stuff going on with the legislation coming down on us and all that type of stuff. I'm in Austin, Texas, by the way. You can see the Austin shirt. I don't know if you can see it. It's Austin Spartan, though. I'm a Spartan that lives in Austin. That's what that is. So shout out to Florida, though, man. I freaking love Florida. All right. Long Beach, another one. Calman, you're up. Ooh, that's a good offer. 509. That's a good offer because I remember that same area. Somebody sold. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stop talking about that. I missed out on a 60K deal out there, man. That area, man. Last year and around this exact same time, bro. It was heated. I called somebody who I thought I could lean on that wanted it too deep.
Messaging system. 818.
Let me double tap. Because you ain't called once if you ain't called twice. Ain't that right? That's crazy. See how it's ringing now? It wasn't ringing before. Excuse me. I should have grabbed some water for this session. I'm tripping.
Your call.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. What do you have? What do you need? You know what I'm saying? Let me know if we can always JV. I got buyers all over the nation. I want to say I got lenders all over, but it's a few select markets that they don't lend in. So, but the majority of those good ones, especially the red states, the landlord friendly states, got a lot of action in those. So holla at your boy. I got people that comes in and out the channel that's funding for transactional EMD and all that good stuff too. So we can share resources all day. Let's connect. So that was the fourth call in Cali. We're moving on to the next. I'm gonna try to run this up here. Alexander Wallace. I think he's 6-month checkup. So we already called him. Going to the next. Carla. I remember her. I think this is the kind complicated. What do you call it? Is it Santa Monica? Malibu. Okay. Complicated family probate stuff going on, I think. Let me see. But those be the ones, man. If you if you stay in front of them, those be the ones. She might not remember me though. Let's see if I can get her here. Likely no. Oh my god, I offered her 2.1 million.
Hi, this is Carla. You've reached me on my cell phone. If you're interested in El Zapata, please leave a message or text me the dates and the phone number.
She just texted me. Oh, okay. Text me or leave a voicemail, please. I thought she said text me or leave me alone. I'm like, damn. Okay, I'll text her. And we got all it always happens though. Look at this. It's the same thing every time. She'll say, text me. I'm sorry, I can't come. Can't talk right now. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Text me. And it's like the same thing, but I try to like dinner here in Maine. Text me or leave me a voicemail, please. Hey Carla. Yeah, I offered her 2.1 million on this property in Malibu, California. 90265 is the zip. I guess that was too low. She said she's leaving 800 grand on the table. Like it's like that. I pull up Zillow. Zillow says it's, and of course we don't do Zillow, but we just want to just give context. 2.630 for Zillow. 2.6 million. And I offer her 2. What I say? 1. Yeah, 2.13 million. So, yeah, it's crazy. Damn, this house kind of nice though. It's like one of them like old school big boutique. Yeah. So it's modern. I mean, it's dated though. Yeah, it's real dated. Did she try to sell this thing? Don't matter. Let's move on. I'll just text her. Hey Carla, hope all is well. Winston here. Frondosa property. All right, so we're moving on. Oh, what you know about that William Canyon and Brody, man? I used to go over there back in 08 a lot when I first moved down here. Had a few friends out that way, and I'm way up north, coming from Round Rock to William Canyon. That's like going across the world these days. Back then, it was like a quick 15-minute shot. Today, it's like double. It takes me about 35 minutes minimum to get there now. It's crazy. That's what's up, man. Good old ATX. It's grown a lot. Like you heard me say since 2008. I mean, it's been ridiculous. I remember when rents was like $530 a month. I was paying $610 a month for a 2-story townhome, garage, nice big old apartment. Those were the days, man. And that was just in like what was that? 2011, 12 or something like that? 2010-ish. Something like that. But anyway, yeah, man, that Travis County a beast, man. Taxes, man. I'm in Williamson County, so right outside here. I mean, the neighboring city over. Okay, NA sent her text reply. Okay. She probably not gonna respond. Whatever. We'll just want to stay in front of them. It's crazy because Cali, man, Cali is in its own freaking cycle. Like, you know how it's buyers markets, sellers markets, and all that. Cali is just damn near always, almost always in the sellers market. This is crazy. Like, it could be doom and gloom for like the whole country, man. But then Cali, it's a different beast. I gotta push her out. Did I push her out? Let me see. I'm sorry. I gotta push her out to next week. Yeah, she's still stuck in October. Jesus Christ. So what's going on with you? You say you're pretty new to the wholesale and everything. Do you have any questions about anything, or you kind of what's like your single most biggest challenge that you think you kind of need help with that I can maybe provide some help on? All right, Elda, you're next. Lydia, sorry. While you answer that, I'm going to make this call. Somebody who wants to speak a Spanish. Oh, wait, we're in Texas now. Okay. That was all of these and all of them in Cali? Wait a minute, I'm confused. I guess so. Oh, I didn't like that one. Hold on, let's go back. No, we're not done calling Cali. Hold on, y'all. I gotta. Oh. Damn, that okay. So those are all the hot leads left in Cali. Okay, that's what it was. So let me see if I can just type in lead. And then I'll type in state and do California. Because I'm like, I know I got way more than that. Because cold leads are hot now sometimes. You know, especially like if I talk to them about selling a house and they're like, yeah, maybe next year. Well, today is next year. See, now that I got about 150 more that popped up. That's just one market. My AI lead bot, man, my AI lead manager been going crazy. I mean, I hate stopping marketing. Like stopping the marketing is kind of a no-no. But I honestly, it was like a double-edged sword. I had to because, bruh, I couldn't handle it, man. It was just like an overflow. But Grant Cardone, I remember him saying, "You want to build a machine. You want your leads to vomit on you, type of thing, so that you can always have lead flow and deal flow." That kind of always stuck to me. But again, it's a double edge because some of them fall through the cracks. But you can try your best to even get those. The ones that fall through. Some of them don't fall through. Some of them you might catch them in time right before they slip through the cracks. But that's when you got to have your processes and your people and all that stuff dialed in too. Let me call this person and I'm gonna hit up the chat. Foster City. I don't remember pulling a Foster City, California. This is crazy. And I purposely do this. Like I pull these towns that aren't in the major, like you don't hear me saying LA. Like I'm not gonna say LA. I'm not gonna say Oakland. I'm not gonna say San Diego. No, I'm gonna say all of the Woodland Hills. I'm gonna say Foster City. Burlingame. Like I'm like stuff that you don't really hear, but there's still value there. There's still the secondary markets that people push out to. That's what you want to do. Okay, let me stop rambling. We calling Mr. Jason here. I haven't considered selling it. No worries. Sometime. Wait, sounds good. What? This is not a lead, man. This is a cold call at this point. I'm in here now. Might as well just keep dialing.
is Jason. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I'll leave a message. Hey, Jason, how you doing? This is Winston giving you a call. I was just calling back about the the property here on Lurleen Drive. I think you had responded to a text from one of my assistants, Alan, here. So it was a while ago. You might not remember, but you can give me a shout back if you have any interest in selling. I'm at my cell phone here. 5. Thanks a lot. Take care. All right. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know how. He says he hasn't considered selling it, but it got tagged as a lead. It's all good. The system it's not perfect. So that's the 6th call. We don't have any contacts. We need some contacts. Alvin, you're up. Oh my God. This is not a lead. What the hell, bro? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta clean this up. Oh, because it said yes. Okay, that's back when I didn't know what I was doing with my I was auto tagging stuff as a lead when they say yes. Because if I say if you have any interest in selling, they say yes, it'll automatically tag them. So God damn it. I hope I didn't have a bunch of these, man. And I'm being transparent. I pull the curtain, man. I'm gonna let y'all know, like, this ain't all pretty over here. Like, this is some rough stuff. Okay, like, you're gonna see. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna just fluff you up with all of the good stuff. Like, nah. Like, we got enough of that, man. You know. So they're remodeling it. Offered 2.2 so far. I remember that conversation. Let's just call him and see where he is. Okay. Let me pull up the chat while I'm calling him. Yeah, man, being flooded with mad leads, man. It's a terribly good problem. It becomes more of a kind of a bad problem if you don't have if your processes aren't in order.
Hi, this is Joanna. I'm unavailable to take your call right now. If you leave me a name and number and the time that you call, I will.
Or if you kind of become your own bottleneck type of thing, which again, I'm guilty of all this stuff, man. Because I've, let me see, let me double tap that. Because I kind of fell into the AI hype trap, and it worked out, but it was just like it worked out too much. Like, I was like, whoa. So I know how to build. That's pretty cool, though. Let me show y'all something.
Hi, this is Joanna. I'm unavailable.
I'm gonna have a little fun. Let me pull the curtain back a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all some of this automation here. But let me dispo her out first. Task. A few. Follow up next week. NA not available. All right, and then I'm gonna move on to the next call before I do that. So that was our. Seemed like that was our 7th call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7th call. I got Kumar up. He's in San Mateo, Cali. That's up there by the bay. It's pretty cool how you get to start learning other markets, man, from afar too. Expensive market, boy. And I'm going against the grain. Like, I have no business being up here. Let all the goats and the gurus tell you. They will tell you not to pull in these high affluent markets and stuff.
Hello?
Hey, Kumar, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. I can't complain, man. I was just giving you a shout. It's been a little while. You had got a message from my assistant, Alan, about your property there on Queens. I was just checking in on that. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, Alan, what company are you guys with?
So I'm an independent contractor myself. I got my own company, 100 Door Capital. So it was back in like October, like last fall. And we've yeah, we tried to call a couple times, but just couldn't get a hold of you. So just wanted to see, were there any plans on maybe still selling that property there?
So here's the thing. Number one, how did you get my my phone number? I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. So I got a guy, a team that skip traces off of a site. There's a site called Fast People Search. So we take a lot of landlords a lot of landlords in different areas and just able to get their info off the county records. Yep.
Cool.
Just,
I don't have any plans to sell unless someone gives me like 2.1 million. I'm also a realtor.
Oh, nice.
But
okay.
Yeah. If you want to send me an email with your contact info, I'll save you. If I run across something, I can always toss it your way.
Okay.
But I don't. For some weird reason, I get a lot of people calling about that house. It's that area is kind of unique. I had one fixer up in that area like 2 years ago. Trying to get my client to fix it up, and he ended up selling for 1.1, and the buyer fixed it up, put like 270 in it with permits and all that. She ended up selling for 1,650.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, less than. It was like February to like June. Yeah.
Wow.
Like 4 months.
Sheesh. Yeah. Wow. What a return.
Right now in that area, if you can get something under 1.3, a 3.2, if you can get a 3.2 for under 1.3, that's a good value. I mean, I get people out here. I'm on a bunch of lists myself.
Okay.
Are you in Texas or are you out here in California?
Yeah, I'm in Texas. My sister's out there. Well, she's way out in SoCal, like Woodland Hills, but she's an agent too. But but I still got boots around the area and buyers and everywhere. So and it's funny because your property, that property is across the street from, what was that, Shoal Drive? I got another guy, an older gentleman. He got the waterfront property over there. He's looking to sell his for 2.1 because he wanted 1031 into something. Yeah.
So Shoal Drive, if he's on the water, so that one's a little tricky.
It is.
A little tricky because
very.
It's tricky because the water properties, if he was not in that section on the water, he'd be in a better spot because that one you have those power lines, right? So those power lines kind of screw you up. And if he's selling that 2.1, there's no upside for you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I had to kind of back off on that. I mean, I seen one gentleman that paid the same price, 2.1 on the button, 2.1 twin property. Like they were the same size, footprint, bedrooms, all that, off the water. Just probably a block or two away. I just can't get a hold of him, but he bought that one for 2.1.
Yeah, so retail wise, okay, so like 2024,
yeah,
the prices were higher.
Yeah.
2025, they kind of came down.
Yep. I figured.
Yeah, but like this year, I mean, actually tomorrow I'm going out looking for lawns with lawns that haven't been mowed in a while. trying to do some myself, but
nice.
Yeah, 2.1 is kind of high. You're not gonna make any money. You need to buy that at like 1.5 or under.
Of course.
Even the wholesalers are paying too much for some of these properties.
Of course.
I saw a house on I thought a blank on the guy bought it for 1.6. He fixed it up pretty nice. He got this for 1.999. He'll probably go for like maybe 2.1, but it's not the best area. Shaw's a better area.
Oh, okay.
So it just depends, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. That's good stuff. Okay. No, I appreciate the feedback on that. So yeah, I mean, if there's any way I can make something work, or, with you or with that gentleman and connect the dots somehow, I'll reach back out. But what I do, man, I wholesale some deals too. Like I said, independent, man. I got a ton of buyers and private money guys looking to deploy capital. So I got like a select few markets here and there that I hit up. So that's where we're at. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So why don't you do this? Let me give you my email, and then just put out in the heading that we spoke today.
Okay.
So So my email is very simple. It's Sal, S-A-L, and then K for my last initial. That's it.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll slide you my digital contact card as well in there. And yeah, man.
And if you got any buyers in Northern California that I can help out, if you have a license, I can always give you a referral fee, or I can give it to your sister or somebody else.
Okay.
I can give it to you, so.
Yeah, she's got the license. I don't. I thought about getting mine. I still may, but yeah. And I'm out in Texas, man. I don't know if I said that already. So
there's a pro and a con. So what you're doing, you don't need the license, because then when you do get the license and you go around buying, then you gotta disclose a bunch of other stuff.
Yep.
When you buy a property, so it so it makes it complicated. But as long as you got access to somebody, you can always,
Exactly.
I think the way you're doing it is the right way.
Awesome. Yep. Sounds good. Got some stuff in Burlingame too, man. Across the water, man. That's. I might need your assistance on that. I don't know. But I know it was like downtown Burlingame. And this guy wants what is it? I offered him something that was like apparently insulting. I didn't know. I offered him like $847 for something, but we were way off.
What street was he on?
He's on Burlingame Avenue, actually. I think
Burlingame Avenue or California?
I think it's Burlingame Avenue. I gotta look and I gotta kind of dig in here and but it's like right by downtown, right by the metro rail, all that stuff. Yeah. It's like do you know what is allowable, like the minimum square footage is for a lot, for the lot size to build on?
Okay, so normally it's like 50% is the max.
Okay.
But depending on where it's at, sometimes it can be 40.
Yeah.
So like if you got a 5,000 square foot, you can go 5. If it's like there's some lots that in Birmingham that are like on a hill, so it'd be like 12,000 square foot, but it's not really usable.
Yep. So, okay. Yeah, his is small. It's like 3,700 squure foot lot. So, but I mean, it's in a hot prime area. Isn't it?
Well, it's tough. I mean, if you know the address or the street, you give me the street.
Okay.
And I can tell you like what it's worth. I mean, Burlingame. If you're doing Burlingame area, that's like one of the best neighborhoods.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I can, if a buyer will swoop it at, I don't know if you have any buyers or know anybody buying over there for like the 1.3 range. This house is like 700-800 square feet, and it's on that size lot, like I told, like 3,700 square foot lot or something like that, and it's kind of like closer to the corner. And it's the walk score is amazing.
Might be talking about, there was one that I was trying to get the listing. It was on the corner of California and Grove.
Okay.
And it was a small house, like 860 square feet.
Okay.
It was tore up. It had like holes in the wall, but the lot was small.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want the lots that are a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Because you can't really build much on a like 4,000 square foot lot.
Right. Or even like if somebody's trying to fix and flip that, I don't know if that was a play as well, if that was worth it.
No. See, so what you want to do out here is if you can get something for like under 1.5, and you put in $1 million, you should be able to get $4 to $5 million in Birmingham.
Shit.
But you gotta have a big enough lot to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Dang it. Okay. That's good to know. I got like there's probably like 2 leads out there that I just called on. So, but I will.
So how many people you call? How many people you call a day?
Dude, man. I only do like I literally do like a part-time, short time of calling folks because I'm wearing so many different hats. So I'm like taking 2 or 3 hours to call. Like maybe I talk, 30 calls. Sometimes anywhere between 30 to 50 a day. But I got like leads all over Cali. Like I'm in 6 markets and Cali is one of them. So, I got about 100. What's that?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
The money is here in Northern California. So if you're doing like So if I was calling, I would call like Millbrae, Burlingame, San Mateo.
Yep.
Belmont, San Carlos.
Yep. Belmont. That's another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Redwood City. I would call those areas because if you find something, you can make money.
Okay.
In other parts of the Bay Area, you can't really. There's not enough margin. Like if you buy something in Pittsburgh, right? You got to get it like dirt cheap, like $200,000. Sell it for $600,000. So.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I mean, with time being limited, I would go where the big money is.
Definitely. Okay. Well, yeah, man. Let's chop it up, man. I'll send my contact information and I'll kind of dig through my CRM and to see what I can share a little bit more detail on that one in Burlingame for you, and maybe see how we can tackle that as well. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then I got a bunch of wholesalers, so sometimes like if you got something, you just let me know, and then I just connect you with. Cause I get a bunch of people bugging me. Like I probably get like at least 5 to 10 texts from people looking for stuff.
Dang! Wow! Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Then, I get like maybe like 4 or 5 people a month calling for cleans. But if you look at it, I've spruced that place up. If you type in that address on Google, you'll see that spruced up.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. You did your thing on that. Okay. Nice. So you had it listed for. Wait, I'm just looking on Zillow here. 1404, right? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was about to list it, but I didn't list it.
Okay, got you. I see.
Yeah, I put it on rental so you'll see it on Zillow.
Yeah. Wow, $7,800 a month. That's the norm out there, huh? That's crazy. Oh man.
Yeah, 70. Yeah, I'm getting 75.
75. Wow. Beautiful.
If you look at the house, I remodeled it.
Yeah. No, it looks good. Looks good for sure. That's crazy. I just took my wife to the airport. I think she's in Oakland now, or like a little outside one of those suburbs of Oakland. So
yeah. Oakland's on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, she's literally over there just a Monday. That's so crazy. But cool, man. Cool. I'm glad we got to chop it up, man. So I'll like I said, I hit you up to.
Yeah, don't waste your time farming Oakland and Richmond.
Okay. Okay.
If I was doing what you're doing, I would do like the areas you're doing.
Yeah. San Mateo. You said Belmont. I think a Redwood popped up.
Fremont, Livermore. Yeah, Fremont. If you're gonna do the East Bay, don't do Oakland. Don't do Richmond. Don't do Berkeley. Do like Fremont, Newark. A little bit of Hayward, Castro Valley, but don't. Yeah, because Oakland and all that, you get sick all the time, but you can't make no money on it.
Yeah, I don't have any Oakland in here. I can tell you right here. I'm looking at San Mateo, Foster City, East Palo Alto, San Bernardino, I think, San Carlos, Menlo.
San Bruno.
Yeah, Redwood, Woodside, Emerald Hills, I think that is. Redwood City, Belmont, Burlingame, Lancaster, Simi Valley, Moore Park. So Camarillo.
Those are all good.
Okay. Awesome. Yes, sir. Well, cool, man.
All right, man. We'll be in touch, bro.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll shoot you an email, man. I appreciate you, man. Your time.
All right, you too. Have a good one.
Yep, you too. Thanks. All right. Man, we went past our 10-minute max. Sorry, guys. That was a good one. Because here's the thing. Not all calls are created equal, right? Like, I don't have to, like, a call doesn't have to be a win. Like, not getting a contract sometimes is still a win, or not like closing on a deal. Like, it is not always about that. It's about the relationships. It's about understanding that market, right? It's about gaining some more knowledge about the areas you're trying to do deals in. So I wanted to fill him out to see that this property that I talked about at the beginning of this video, it literally in Burlingame. I'm like, I got one for 1.3. He's like, if you get anything in Burlingame for under 1.5, then y'all heard him say that, right? So I'm about to have this thing for 1.2, 1.15, 1.2. So the only thing is, the lot size though, you know, because that's why I wanted to make some calls to the city and just kind of. I just hate that lot size is so small, man. That's the only thing that's probably going to get us. But it's still people buying condos for over $1 million, little tiny condos. It's just ridiculous out there. So anyway, my bad. Looking at the chat here, do you still use a overseas VA or just a AI VA? So full-time AI VA all day. I had to let my overseas VA go. Unfortunately, that was actually way before I even installed the AI VA though. But so yeah, it's just been strictly AI, man. I got the AI voice and conversational chat. So and they killing it. They don't call off. They don't get mad. They don't get sick. They don't get worried. They don't, you know, they don't care. They here to serve and do the damn thing. So that's what I love. All right. Man, that was a good call. So I gotta hit him up. Oops. Who's that? Kumar. Where is she at? She's not in Oakland. He probably look. What city is that? Okay. Yeah, man. Dang it. I lost him. Shoot. I gotta type it in. What's the phone number? Hold on. I wanted to show y'all real. Okay, let me dispo him out. Take his information down. He's an agent from San Mateo. Good connect. So I'm gonna tag him as agent Cali. I'm gonna take him off the lead list and tag him as an agent. He's in a 6-figure deal zone for sure. Agent Oakland County, agent SoCal, agent NoCal, NorthCal. Okay. So that was our first contact, man. Where are we? Like an hour in? We're 52 minutes in, and that's my first contact. But guess what? I'm not gonna complain at all. All right, so moving on. Oops. So I was about to pull the curtain back for y'all, speaking of AI, because I got some stuff in here, workflows and all type of stuff. Just got to make sure I'm not sharing no private information. I'm going to get booted. Oh. See, here go a missed call right here. San Mateo. Rosanna. I haven't cracked the deal in Cali yet, y'all. So I have to do that. Like if I just put my head down and just probably if I only focused on Cali, I could do it. But I'm like,
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Like I said, I'm in 6 different markets, so I'm kind of spread it a little bit thin, but that doesn't have anything to do with it. They're all leads. If I'm doing deals in other markets, I mean, I'm just doing deals in other markets. Cali is one of those markets where it's going to take more at bats, right? Just naturally, because the market is fierce. It's crazy because I remember this is a double dial. I had a lead out there in Inglewood. Excuse me. Dang, couldn't say that. Hey, Rosanna.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
And man, that was such a sad situation, y'all. That was the first time that I got burnt, and no, might have been the second. I don't know. I basically got circumvented, man. So my stupid self was brand new. Didn't know any better. I don't even remember how I linked up with this one guy. He was out there, and I might have met him in a Facebook group or something. And the name of his so-called company was called Sold Now. I remember that. It was like soldnow.com or something. I'm trying to pull that bullshit up. Let me see. Soldnow.com. Of course the site isn't up. But I remember Sold Now for sure. Anyway, long story short, he gave me a list of folks to hit up, and I hit up this one lead. Let me dispo her real quick. I hit up this one lead, and she was in Inglewood. She had a property out there. This was before the SoFi Stadium and all that stuff, of course. This was back in 2016, maybe 2017. I did my first deal in 2016. And I was working like part-time for a while, but it was around that time. So I called her up, I made her an offer and everything. And she gave me an offer. She gave me an asking price of like, I think like $450. And my newbie self got her down to $410, right? I got her down to $410. So what did I do? Hey man, I think we got one. I sent it off to him at $410. Just sent it off to him. Like, here's a lead. We got one. And we were supposed to like go JV on it and all that good stuff, right? Y'all know what's coming up. I call the rest of the list, and I call the rest of the list, trying to get some more leads, and then I got like one more, but I couldn't catch up with that person. And then I was like, okay, so I sent it off to the dude, and I'm like, hey, what's the status of that one, right? No answer. I said, okay. Emailed them, no response. Okay. Text them, no response. Okay. Called him, no response. Called him, no response. Called him, no response. Called him, he picked up. And then he was talking, and then lost connection. And then so it just kept being this little back and forth of him not being available and shit. And then maybe about a month or so passes. Guys, I kid you not. I wish I had the address. I wish I could still remember the address. I type in the address on Google. Look it up, right? It shows on Zillow that it's sold. Drum roll, please. What did it sell for? $510,000. Can we get a moment of silence for that shit? I'm just gonna give it a little moment of silence for that shit. 510 large, bro. Okay, she's in Hercules, California. Okay. Bruh, I think I might have cried that day. If I didn't cry that day, I'm crying now for that day. But man, that was the biggest piece of
Please leave a message. Bye.
That was the biggest piece of tuition I paid ever for real estate, bro. Like, bro, I was hot breath.
This is Star. Please leave a message.
So, since then though, I mean, it made me a beast. I kept my chin up, kept going. Easily could have quit. You know what I'm saying? Easily. And of course, I've ran into another, somebody else that snaked the deal. A few people. That's cost of doing business, honestly. Here come my little 2-year-old. Let me be quiet now. I hear him. I hear his little voice. I gotta be quiet now. Shit. All right, that was the 10th call in Cali. I want to call some more Cali, so we're gonna keep going. I feel like it's been more than 10 calls. Okay, Mark, you're up. You're in San Mateo. We got a lot of San Mateo action here.
Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Excuse me.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
That's when you know it's live, man. I'm sneezing and all type of madness. Excuse me. Yes, guys, we are live. Today is January 31st, 2026. It is 4:41 p.m. Central Daylight Time skis. We are live on a Saturday. I'm making calls on a Saturday. Everybody else is out and about enjoying themselves. I'm here locked in the closet, hiding from my son, making phone calls. This is hilarious. He's with his grandmother, so I'm not abandoning him like that. It's okay, guys. YouTube, don't come after me. I'm not bullying anyone. It's okay. It's jokes, okay? It's jokes. All right. We on our 11th. That was our 11th call. Not available. I left on voicemail. Okay. Cool. Yeah, man, we got a lot of leads, man. And then I got a lot of people that I made offers with too. So in that 150 extra leads that popped up, I'm not even counting the ones that I made an offer on. That there's some that I made an offer on. There's some that whether those rejected me or not, or whether they didn't respond, like that's a separate list in itself too. It's just ridiculous, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. What am I saying here? I'm saying I could use some help. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I can use some help. I need some sharks though. I need some closers. I need some, especially if you're gonna,
Hello?
Hey, Pamela, how you doing?
Who's calling, please?
Yes, this is Winston giving you a call. You had got a text from my assistant Alan a while back. You might not remember, but it was about the property on Harvard Road. I was just checking back in.
I spoke to someone. I'm not interested in speaking right now. Thank you.
Okay. Should we try back at a later date?
No, just I'll call you if I need anything.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So it's the reason why she's not in hot, she's not in warm, she's not in cold, but she is in the offered made section. So we offered $2.4 million on her property. And this is her reply. It says, never mind. I can't not block out this phone number, so I'm not going to show it. Sorry, but the reply says far too low. Yeah. And that was one of 3 options. I give them 3 options on my offers. Cash. Well, cash is last. I give them creative finance, innovation, and cash. That was as of lately, though. That I didn't always do that. All right. So she's very cold. So what I'm gonna do, actually, I just put her in cold. So I got a system here, a workflow here. When I tag a lead cold, it automatically puts them in a 30, 60, 90 campaign. So I send them a message basically every 30 days, just automatically. And it costs probably a fraction of a penny to do so. So there you have it. So I don't even gotta put her in the calendar. Honestly. All right. So that was our 12th call and second contact. Sorry, y'all. I know I was supposed to show y'all the what's the name? Let me see here. Okay. So the next one up we got is Jing. I am thinking of either developing it under SB 79 or maybe entitling it under SB 79 and selling it to a developer. Do you have any proposals? Whew. He talking some big noise right here. 1.1 would be the offer amount, but want to speak with seller first to let him know our intention. Okay. Yep. I'll give him a call. Yeah, it's a big enough lot, San Mateo. Yeah, if I can give him 1.1. What's the SB 79? I wonder if he did that yet. I'll just look that up as I'm calling him. Not gonna read too much into it before, because he might not pick up the phone. Hey, what's going on, Jen?
Hello?
Hey, Jen, can you hear me? This is Winston calling. I was calling back about the property on Tilton Avenue. We spoke with one of my assistants about via text. Can you hear me? Let's see. Jen? Let me try to call him back. Did I dial the right number? Let me make sure. Yeah, I dialed the right number. Okay, he answered and he hung up. So there's that. What was that? That's not a contact though. It kind of was, but it's not. Contact is someone who picked up the phone. They verified that it was that it was who they were. They verified themselves, and we had a conversation, right? So we didn't do any of that. So I'll just put call him back next week. But yeah, man, I had just nerded out on some workflow stuff, man. Like, guys, I'm telling you, I don't know how I was like, here's one thing about me, man. When I get the meddling with something, you know, I can't stop, and it's just like, man, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta go after it. I gotta complete it. I gotta finish it out. So like, one day I was looking at all these workflows and it was just looking like ancient Chinese, Greek arithmetic. Like I didn't understand it for the most part. I got a tech sales background, but not too much of a techie like that. I know enough to be dangerous here and there. So I just went down this rabbit hole. I started, learning the workflows, and I started learning the AI. Then I just started putting it together, and I get kind of a high off of seeing it in action and in motion, and it like working and giving results. So I was just like, yo, I'm kind of digging this. And then it was just like, it was giving too great of a result. Here's a great fixer. Your uncle, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, corner line is vacant, easy to show. Let me know when you guys want to see it. We can write up an offer. Time is of the essence. Okay. Is that who was that? Timothy Haas? I have no notes on this guy. Thanks for sharing. We buy off market and at a discount. Oh, that's my guy. Here we go. Let me see if that thing's sold. If it's sold, I'll show you guys. Oh, it's pending. How about that? I'll be damned. And you know what? It's been listed for 94 days. He sent me that message 94 days ago or so. I don't know. October 29th. And it's been pending since I don't know when, but I'm gonna show y'all. And it's pending at the damn price. Somebody finally came around. No cap. Belmont, Cali. But let's see the activity here. Listed for sale. Look at that. What did I just say? October 29th. But nobody wasn't feeling it until December 12th. And these guys wasn't budging on the price. And it just went pending. So when it's contingent, I mean they put in an option period, inspection period all the way to the 9th. And then now the earnest money went hard. So now it's pending. So it's about to close any day now, probably. Probably, if I had to guess, it's probably going to close around February, probably around Super Bowl time. Who y'all got for the Super Bowl, man? I don't care if they both lose. My Lions ain't in there. All right, so I guess he's not worth a call. Maybe I can see if I can call him and see if he got anything else.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 415.
All right, I guess we're just gonna make 20 calls in Cali. Why not? Before we move to the next, maybe we can do 20 calls per market on some beastie stuff. I really don't want to sell except if I were to get an extraordinary price. Please take me off your list. Never. Oh, okay. So he said yes. If you want to know if I want to sell it for less than 2 million, the answer is no. Jeez, these people are snobby. Okay, I don't have to call you. You're not the only one in the state in America who owns a house, sir. He got all caps, and he got like 7 exclamation marks. Dude, you proved your point. He was cussing my AI manager out. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't even sometimes I don't feel none of this, man. I've been through it enough. When I was cold calling when I first started out, oh my God. Brutal. 2 words, brain damage. Oh I was sick of it, but it was producing mad results, man. Cold calling ain't dead either. I believe it is not dead. Cold calling ain't dead if you calling them. Now, cold calling might be a little dead if you got some VAs or overseas guys or somebody that's like 1/4 of you, 1/3 of you calling. Then it's kind of going to be a little bit more on the watery side. But me, if I get in the saddle and I just start cold calling people, bruh, it's just not the best use of my time though, especially given the landscape, man. Just it's too many leads for that. You know, if I was just starting out, I'd be starting all over, man. Whole different story. All right, somebody in East Palo Alto, man. Wanna do a deal here. They was going into a long spill about ADU build and all this other stuff. Have I talked to them on the phone? Nope. This is terrible. This lead was back in what? October. When was our last touch? Okay, our last touch was November 3rd, but we made an offer. He laughed at it, and he said, please don't contact him again. Especially not about any joke offers. Okay. So I made an offer of $739,000, and it was a joke offer. So I think the thing is he was at 1 to 1.1 million. We kept saying EPA. What the hell is EPA? Anakar is his name. You're up.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hey, this is Winston calling for Anakar. I mean Arnakar, sorry.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Let me pull this up because he's about to pick up.
Hello.
Hey, Arnakar.
May I ask who's calling?
How you doing? This is Winston giving you a call. I was actually calling back about a message you received from it was a while back. You might not remember, from Alan, but regarding your property on Beach Street. And we just catching back up to see if you still have any plans to sell.
Same answer as before. Open to the idea. If you guys want to seriously entertain 1.5 million, we can talk.
Oh man, 1.5. Okay, so it's gone up. I think you said 1. You said nothing under 1.1 or so back then, but yeah. So that's kind of like double. I guess we probably wouldn't be a good fit on that. Did you have anything else?
No, that's it.
Got it. Okay, well, I appreciate your time, man. You have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Right, thanks. Gone with the wind. Exit stage left. Ain't got time for that, bro. I'm like, no, that's. I might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer at times, but I tell you this, I do know my numbers. Somebody right around the corner from him bought one for $1,050,000, and then someone further down the street bought one for $645,000. Yeah, that's a no for me, bro. All right, next. We got a contact out of the situation. I guess that's a win. 15 Cali call. You gotta call like you honestly, you might have to call like 100. I might have to talk to like 40 to 50 people in California to get a contract. You know, I honestly don't have those numbers. Shame on me, but I think I forget the benchmark. The nationwide kind of average benchmark, I think it was like one out of it'd be bouncing back and forth all the time. On average, I think it's in the middle still. It's back at the middle of 1 to 30, 1 for 30. One out of every 28 to 30 is a contract. But again, it's market dependent too. So you can be in Cali and it's like 1 for 50 to 60, or you can be in Flint, Michigan, and it's like 1 for 8. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like, that's why another reason I don't have those KPIs. I'm trying to think. Sad to say, I've never got a property under contract in Cali outside of that stupid Inglewood one that I freaking let go. Yep. 100,000 going down the tubes. But there's plenty of wealth out here, man, to be had. So let me just put once too much. Take him out of the lead zone. I want to ask y'all a question. What do y'all do with your leads that are no longer a lead? Do y'all, in terms of tag, do y'all still leave them tagged as lead, or do y'all put them in a different bucket? Because that was one thing that I had at the beginning. I was just like, I tagged them as a lead and they remained a lead forever. I didn't untag them because I wanted to keep tabs and keep up with all of the leads for any given state or market, right? I guess I could have put it as an X lead or tagged it as X lead or no longer lead, something like that maybe, but it got too much into the weeds for me to like change them all. So I just left it there, never changed it. So it's a lead regardless. So I probably, but there was another tag that I put on there, which was like the lead and then the area, the market, and that's not on there. So that tells me another story. But anyway, I'm not the best at being organized. I'm telling on myself, I'm outing myself right there. There you have it. You know, I'm not the best at being organized. I'm getting better. Don't get me wrong, I'm getting better. All right, next. We're on our 16th call. I feel like it's been more than that, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Look at me. I'm on point. Somebody said yes. They just said yes. As if they got the message, or is that as if you're selling? Let's find out. I'm about to act like this is a cold call. I'm not even about to be like, hey, you got a message from such and such. I'm about to just be like, I'm about to act like this is.
Hello, my name is Emilia. I'm not available to answer your call right now.
Okay. Maybe I'm not about to do either because she's not going to pick up the phone. But I am going to double dial. Because you ain't called once if you ain't called twice.
Hello, my name is Emilia. I'm not available to answer your call right now. Please give me your phone number. I will call you back as soon as possible. Thank you.
Emilia, hello. This is Winston calling. Can you give me a call back, please? This is my cell, 512. And it was regarding, you could just give me a shout. Thanks. Take care. Cliffhanger. Curiosity. Woo, that East Palo Alto, man. More so Palo Alto than East Palo Alto. Palo Alto, bro, it's the inventory out there is so short. You got builders buying lots for $2, $3, $4 million, man. Exiting at like freaking 5.6, 6, 7, 8, 9, sometimes even $14 million, man. And again, I'm going against the grain, didn't have no business out there, but it kept haunting me. It kept haunting me. Something kept just saying, let me go out there and just try. Let me just see what's good. Well, let me do some marketing and see what happens. Like, the only thing I can say is no. The only thing I can gain is experience. Who cares, right? I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to, bleed if I make a call and somebody tells me no. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I can live the fight for another day. So that was the 16th. Oh, no, that was the 17th call in Cali. All right, we about to call Amelia. No, we just called Amelia. Tripping. We about to call. Is she pushed out to next week? No. I thought what the hell? GHL? Come on, man. Okay. On to the next. So I'm gonna show y'all some workflow stuff on why I got all these dang on leads. I'm gonna just pull the curtain back real quick, real fast. All right, check it out. Bam. All right, so here we go. We got a workflow list, right? So you got workflows on sending out your initial messages. You got workflows on what I'm gonna say once they reply, and you got workflows for cash buyers, and then all this other stuff I don't really use. So we can dig into the workflow. So now I come in here, I got about, I don't know, 3 pages worth of them, probably about 30 different workflows. It's crazy. Again, I'm in Cali, we in Texas, we in Arkansas, we in Ohio, we in Michigan, and we in Florida. And we got land, we got single family, we got multifamily. Most of these single family and some land sprinkled here and there. So yeah, so you see all of this here. So I'm gonna go back to a real old one. Like, this is old. Let me see. DTW market. Shout out to Detroit. What up, though? So that's what this is. So I got it in here. Boom. It's spelled out where that's the workflow. There it is. There it is. Okay, it's doing weird stuff. All right, here it is. I have control now. So you got a trigger. You assign it to some users, which is a bunch of phone numbers I bought. Then it says, is it assigned to somebody? Yes, cool. We're gonna go here. If it's not, then we're not. So if it is, cool. Then it say, is it a weekday or is it a weekend? Cool. So then, bam, it spells it out. Oh, here's the weekday workflow. Okay, cool. Now, since this is a weekday, we're gonna see what time it is of the weekday. Okay, cool. We're gonna go from 9 to 10. We're going from 10 to 11. We're gonna go from 11 to 12, and so on till we get to about 2 o'clock. Cool. All right. And then on the weekend, we're gonna go from 10 to about 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Boom. All right, cool. So you got that. So then we drop down here. Cool. What we got? We got one message, right? It's going to say one thing. Cool. It's going to say something like this. You're going to pull it up. It's going to say, hey, good morning. I was checking to see, are you the one that owned the address? Any plans to sell? Thanks. Cool. And I got all these messages, right? They captured a certain way where they don't get flagged for spam. They don't get flagged to we avoid all the abandon rates and stuff. We keep our numbers low so that AT&T, T-Mobile, the Verizons of the world, they don't come hunting us down and flagging us for low, high abandonment rate scores and high spam scores and stuff like that. Because if you get to saying cash offers, if you get to saying any interested, it's like simple words, buzzwords that if they see a lot, they gonna get you and they gonna cut you. So, and then I got, every hour is saying something different. Boom, saying something different every hour. Boom, another hour. Boom, different name, Alan. The last one was Didi. Boom. This one is, if it can catch up. Boom. Okay, Mark. Cool. And then what's happening after that? They either gonna reply or they not. We're gonna wait a few days. We're gonna wait. Boom, hit them with another message. Good morning. Is it possible I had the wrong? It might be possible I got the wrong data. But did you see my previous message about that address? And it's in parentheses, it's bracketed out, so it's gonna auto-populate the address, all that good stuff. And then we're gonna wait 5 more days. We're gonna wait some more. Then boom, we're gonna hit them with another message. Day 8 follow-up, right? Cool. We get them Three follow-up max. Okay. Life is busy. We get it. Maybe didn't see the message, but did you see the message? Any plans around selling it? So we, persistent, right? And then they don't do anything. We wait. Boom, add a tag, no response. Boom. Okay. And that's how that go. All these crazy workflows, automated, good to go. And that's how it starts, right? That's how the workflow and the lead flow starts. And then the same thing going over into the weekend, it does the same thing. Okay, boom. And you got phone numbers for that market, right? If I'm calling Detroit, 313-248-810-734, right? I got all of those numbers in those markets. Probably got about 26 phone numbers that we purchased. All right. It's crazy. So then we got that. All right. And then you come in here, you see what you got for, go back. What you got for your common replies. All right. You got common replies for sellers. You got common replies for buyers. Okay. So for the sellers, you come in here. Boom. Got it all here. Same kind of style. But this time, what these are at the top are campaigns, right? So these are lists. So I got a list for foreclosures, pre-foreclosures in Texas. I had a list for Ohio. I had a 6K list drip, 2 drip max. I had a list for Cali, Michigan, Texas, blah, 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 right? And then you come in here, right? So you got reactions for if they say wrong number, not interested, they cuss at you. This is funny. Look how I put in here. Hold on, let me go in here real quick. So if they reply, because I don't want to have to deal with none of this stuff. If they reply and they say, oh, somebody's calling me. Let me answer this. Hold on. I need to put that number in. Hold on. Ah, shit. Hello, Winston speaking.
This is Amelia. Who is this?
Hi, Amelia. This is Winston speaking. I was calling for, a message you had received a little while ago from Alex about your house on Romer Avenue.
Oh, no, I don't sell anything. Thank you.
Okay, gotcha. So you wasn't looking at, you had any plans on, you didn't have any plans on selling? Ah, dang it. My bad, y'all. She threw me off. That was trash. Okay, so back to, so I'll just go ahead and mark her down. Not selling, safe, tag, not interested, boom, get her out of the calendar, boom. All right, so back to what we were just talking about, and that was our 18th call, that was our 4th contact. Okay, so look at the cuss words. Excuse my French in advance. Fuck, shit, ass, pussy, bitch, dick, hell, cunt, fuck, they're my balls. Fuck you. If they say any of those words, I thought I had way more than that, or any words that contain any of this, because I've gotten all of this and some, right? If they say any of those words, then we are going to DNC them, right? We no need to reply, no need to respond, no need to waste money on those text messages. So we are going to cut these guys out of there. Mark as read, DNC tag, D&D removed from workflow. Boom. All right, cool. If we got stuff that say, oh, it's with a realtor, or call my realtor, oh, it's agent, it's listed, blah, 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 blah. I got the AI bot and status convo right here. It's gonna trigger for the AI to respond a certain way to that. All right, cool. And we got somebody say it's sold. Okay, we're gonna have a conversation about, okay, oh, great, congrats, it's sold. You got something else. Okay, cool. Then we got positive or interested reply, right? We got, if they respond favorably, I love this. This is the best one, obviously. So if they reply saying anything that contains offer, if they say, make an offer, yes, I am available. What is your offer? How much are you offering? Sure, it depends on the offer, or, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Then cool. We got our AI chat that's going to start talking. We're going to get a notification. It's going to send me a notification on my email. It's going to say lead manager, blah, 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 blah. Please see notes about this guy. He wants to sell, right? Cool. So we got all that dialed in. And then boom, now, since we talking about you're interested, we're going to go into, okay, here's a here's a condition on if you're interested, right? Cool. Now we're going to talk about 3 different scenarios, right? So now we're talking about excuse me, it's been a while since I looked at this. If we can gather that the price is above retail estimate value, which is kind of like sometimes you gotta, this isn't perfect, but I gotta revisit this because I was at first it was hitting an API call to try to hit Zillow, Redfin or Realtor.com, and if they respond with a price above those, then we're responding a certain way. Like the chat is going to respond, the AI lead manager is going to respond a certain way. If it's below, it's going to be like really responding a certain way, and it's going to be like hot, you know. Or if they let's see, the bot also stops at a certain point, stop talking, and it hands it over to a human too at a certain point. So you got all that going on. And then so that's just a seller common reply workflow. So then they got common questions, and I get to boom drill them in on there and DMC accordingly, and that's that. So I know I went through that real fast. That was a quick crash course on that. And the buyers is kind of the same thing, but just some different lingo for buyers. And then you got and that's what's crazy is I was building all that by scratch, man. And you can zoom through that these days. But so you got all of that going on. And then what else? So now we get into the weeds on some stuff here. So then this is the voice stuff. This is the conversational setup. How, you know, so sometimes I come in here and you know, I'll come in here and test them out because you want to train them. You want, and it was the beautiful part about training them is they train themselves through repetition. Like the more times they talk through the chat, they're picking up each interaction and they're just stacking it, and it's just like the memory just keep building and building. So if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna just say, you know, what is your offer, right? What is your offer, right? And he's gonna think. Now it's not gonna reply instantly. It replies every 2.5 minutes because you don't want to reply the same second looking crazy. But it says we offer close to what the market allows as long as the deal pencils. What do you think the property needs as far as condition? That was awesome. That was a damn good response, you know. And he says different versions of that. So look, I'm gonna clear it out. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna ask that same thing. What is your offer? Let's see what he says this time. Oh, he said the same thing. Come on, man. You were supposed to say something different. Okay, let me do it again. Sure, what is your offer? He usually said a few different variations. Now you want to buck on me. We offer close to what the market allows. Man, come on, man. You don't usually do this. You're embarrassing me, man. But anyway, y'all get it. So I got to kind of come in here and brush it up. It's been a little while. I've just kind of said it and forgot it, and it's just been going crazy. So if we want to do, so let's do this too. So let's do, I got the buyer one set up for land, right? So if I did a campaign for people buying land, and then if they call back and they're asking about what do you have available, then you get this.
Hey, thanks for calling. This is Alex. I take it you're calling about the message you just received via text.
Yeah. What's this about? You guys got some land for sale or something?
Yep, we focus on off-market land deals. Just so I send you the right ones, can you share what kind of land you're buying right now? Like size, location, or use?
You can send anything, man. I'm buying in Texas. Travis County. Yeah. Travis County, Williamson County. A lot of different infill lots, especially. He's funny.
Okay.
He's got like a lot of personality, so he might go crazy.
And Williamson County, focusing on infill lots. But What's your ideal size range for those, and any specific price points you'd like to stay within?
Man, anything like up to an acre is cool. Price ranges just really depends, man. Let me pull up my next call too, guys.
All right, up to an acre works, and you're flexible on price. Are you typically buying for cash, or do you use financing? And how quickly do you usually close?
Boy, I got so much cash, I don't know what to do with it. I close quick.
Nice, cash buyer and quick closer. Good to know. When a deal hits your desk, what's the one thing that makes you say yes right away?
Dude, just send it, man. You know, I'll let you know. You could just, I could just tell whatever you send is cool. Just send it over.
Okay. Got it. I'll flag anything that fits your criteria and send it your way. If anything changes, just let me know. Anything else you need help with?
You got it, Alex. Appreciate you, man. I was paying for those minutes, so I had to cut it short. But anyway, you get the idea. So you got that, and that's for the buyers, though. For the sellers, and then boom, I just got an email. My phone's buzzing because it's sending me the summary of all of that conversation that just went down. So now take that, right? Take that and spin it around, right? And you got this idea and this platform and this guy that you can install in all these other businesses. So you can turn this guy into a concierge service for pretty much damn near anything, you know. And it's just remarkable what AI can do out here. And yeah, that's a whole nother YouTube live, a whole nother conversation, a whole nother everything. But yeah, man, tap in with me, y'all. Let's get it, man. I'll be having fun. I'll be kind of nerding out on this stuff. I'm nowhere near that. I'm not like an engineer tech guy at all. I'm on the sales side, extroverted guy type of guy. I'm not like, you know, I don't nerd out like that, but sometimes I do on this stuff. I'm not gonna lie. We are calling the next caller who wants 950,000, and they live on Oakwood, East Palo Alto. Better than that 1.5 we just heard.
Hello?
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Winston. I was giving you a shout. You had received a message from Alan a while back about your property on Oakwood. Catch you at a bad time?
No, I'm going to just keep it next 10 years.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. What's changed since then? Oh, okay. He banged on me. Pause. All right, so he's just going to keep it next 10 years. Because, you know, I don't take no for an answer, right? I'm a dig. I'm going to find out what's going on. I usually say no matter the price, but, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's motivated, clearly. Oh, man, the chat thumping. My bad, y'all. My bad. I've been my bad. What's going on? You still doing calls? Who is Christian? How many deals have you locked down? Yeah. Do you read the chat? I'm so sorry, man. My bad. I'm here now. I am doing calls. I locked this week. I locked down 4 deals. We dispo 2 of them, and 2 of them are still pending. Right, still pending a buyer. So that's where we're at. That's the numbers from just this week, from me starting on Monday, the 26th, I think it was, or something. I don't know. Monday, yeah, it was right on point. Monday the 26th, to today, to yesterday. It's 4 contracts. I locked up one live. If you go to the one on January 30th, yesterday, the first 15 minutes of that call, it was a live lockup. So you can check that one out. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Christian, my bad. I was busy showing y'all all that other stuff just now, but I do check the chat time to time. That's my bad. Charge it to the brain, not the heart. All right, this guy is going to keep it for 10 years, so get him out of here. Yeah, man. I do calls like this is like this is actually the main revenue source. Like this is a high revenue generating activity, right? And you know, I wear quite a few hats, and you know, I know I'm supposed to have other stuff in place, and it's not perfect by any means, but this is something I'm just like realized like I kind of enjoy. I like making calls live. I've been doing it really since full time since 2020, I guess. Well, yeah, ish. And in terms of making calls, I was making calls, recording myself back in 2020, but it just wasn't on live. Like that was so dumb. I could have been racking up however many views or whatever since then. But yeah, I got like 1,700 videos recorded in Loom, just chilling, archived. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to just start recording it. That's where I'm at with it. And I do it for like a few hours a day. Most times. So Michael, he's out of there. Cancel. Discard. Sorry. Get it out. Keeping for 10 years. All right, we got wifey FaceTiming me. Welcome to the Closet Closers. You're on live. How's it going?
How's it going? You still asleep?
No, I think I heard him just a minute ago. Probably with Madre.
I'll call Madre.
All right, cool. Peace. Damn, it's 5:30 already. What time we got? 1 minute, 1 hour 46. 4 deals this week. You're saying like this is a pastime. I'm sure you have good margins on 4 deals in a week, right? So with these deals being in Michigan, the margins are usually you get more volume and you get less margin, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm in like 6 different markets, so that I'm not margin specific and tied to just one market and getting only one type of margin. So you see me in Cali right here. Cali got the highest and craziest margins. And plus they take the same amount of damn time to do deals. Like you can have a deal under you from call to close can be the same time anywhere in the country, right? Why not allocate some of that time to the higher margins, you know, as well? So you can get your volume, your RBI, your RBIs, right? You're going to get some hits, and then you can get your slam dunks. I mean, your grand slams and other markets and stuff like that. So that's why I mix it up. So the margins, and to be frank and honest, in Michigan, and then they're JV. Like there are 2 of them that are JV. So that's going to be a skinny deal. It's going to be both of those are like, let's see, like $3 to $4 grand a piece. And then the one is going to be another 4, and then another one is like is that 5 or 6? 5. So I don't know. Damn it! What is going on, girl? Yo. Okay, I'll tell her to answer. I gotta go though. All right. Like I just told you what I was doing here. All right. So anyway, yeah, this is all raw, unedited too. As you can see, it's literally like live right now. It's 5:28 p.m. my time. I don't know where y'all at though. Central time. Where y'all from? Where you at, Christian? You say you kind of new at this. What do you have? What do you need? What's your single most biggest challenge right now? What market you in? What's going on? What's been coming up as of lately? And I gotta record that last one. That was a 19th call, 5th contact. I haven't made an offer yet. This sucks. And it's been almost 2 hours from when you started doing wholesale. How long did it take you to secure your first deal? Oh my God. All right. So that took nice. Okay. Shout out to you, man. We in the same arena. Then I'm in Austin. I'm in ATX. I'm in Round Rock. Really, that's where I'm technically at. But Austin, same thing. I started at Dell too, so I was in sales there. So if you know, you know. But I remember seeing and I'm gonna talk to you and dial at the same time. I'm sorry. Let me just pull this out real quick first. Hold on. Let me get him out of here. Not interested. I first saw a Facebook ad back in September of 2015. September 2015, right? You wouldn't believe how long it took me to do my first deal. I'll tell you this. Let me say this first. It took me because I was just procrastinating so hard, so tough. Researching till my eyes were just bleeding. And I finally took action and got my first deal under contract in that February of the following year of 2016. So what's that, about 5 months or so? Six months, give or take. That's when I got it under contract. That didn't close until May of 2016. So May of 2016 was my first deal in Round Rock, Texas, 1009 Bowling Green Avenue, I think it was. I was supposed to make 15,000 on that deal. I'm gonna tell y'all about that deal. I'm sorry. I'm that's a whole story. That's story time right there. So hold on. Let me pull up another person to call, because we do two things at once here, at least. We can call and we can talk at the same time. You gotta be productive. 7965. Oops. 7965. There it is. All right. So, man, that deal, boy. Whew, I was in a tough spot that year, man. Trying to get that deal done. Whoo-wee. So I kind of gotta say what I did before doing that deal. I literally.
Hi, you've reached voicemail for Sheila Self.
I literally was doing some dumb stuff. And I wouldn't recommend doing this at all. I need to create a book on wholesaling idiots. Like, that's what seriously, it was an idiot. Like, what the hell were you doing? But what's crazy is I was such an idiot. I was so bad at trying to be good that it led me to my first buyer. And I mean, life is ordained. Like, stuff happens for a reason, man. It was just the most beautiful, ugliest thing that happened. Ugliest, beautiful thing, I'll say. Follow up. We'll do next week. But what I mean by that is I took a MLS listed deal. It was a deal on the MLS. I don't think I remembered, though, that it was on MLS. But I took it and then I marked it up like 15 grand. Now, I didn't give the address of the deal, but I just gave the specs and the area and the, everything but the address. So I at least did that right? And I was on Craigslist and I was on can't even remember. I know Craigslist was like a big one. My phone was kind of like ringing off the hook, and it was just like I was overselling it so bad, right? And then there was like a few people that asked for the address. So I was like, oh, what do I do? So I gave them the address. I think that I remember that one. I think it was like 1525 Adena Street. It was on the east side somewhere. I forget. And I had it out there to buyer for like $265. Here it is on the MLS, listed for $249. I still laugh about that shit, man. Oh my God, bro. It was so embarrassing. And man, he called me and I didn't answer. I think it was at work or something. And he ripped me a new one on an email he sent me. A like very professional rip. Like, let me call this next one, Roberto. Who are you? Alex who? What is your last name? Before I respond, what is your company? Blah, 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 blah. All right, let me just call you. That last one I didn't record. 21. Okay, this is the 22nd call. I'm about to move from Cali, man, because Cali ain't showing me no love. Right? I should have actually, dang it, I should have called Eastern time before first, since they're ahead of us, and then call Cali last. But it's cool. I'll call Texas next. Let me just call this Cali one, this last Cali one. Because, like I said, you got to call a bunch of these Cali folks before you can get any motion, really. But back to that story. He ripped me a new one, bro. He was like, I don't know how long you've been doing this, but I think I might still have that email. I should pull that shit up, man. Let me see if I can pull that up, bro. I gotta read that. It's taking me back, man. My main man, Russell Spillers, bro. I gotta call him and catch up with him, man. We laugh about it every time I talk to him. I think he's doing big stuff now. He's doing commercial land and RV parks and all that stuff now. Yep, Russell Spillers. Let me see if I can go back to 2016. I just want to show y'all. Yeah. Oh, it must have been under another. Dang it. Okay, I just got the assignment fee. Anyway, long story short, man, as I switched to other markets and I pushed this out to next week, long story short, he was like, yeah, you can't do that. You can't like mark up stuff on MLS. That's not how you do it. Blah, 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 blah. But I'll tell you what, it seems like you're new. Here's what I am looking for. He gave me his buy box. He gave me what he was looking for. He said, you know, three bed, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,500 square footer, anywhere in these areas. He gave me like a map and all that stuff. And he's like, you know, if you can find me something for around this price, or here's how I do my margins. I do this minus, you know, times 70% minus repairs. He was telling me all that stuff, right? And it was just like I was like, yes. Like I finally found what I needed. Like we were looking for each other. Like, and it was ugly how we found each other, but it was the best thing that happened. So it just speaks to the volume of taking imperfect action. Again, though, it's kind of a double-edged sword with that, because a lot of people like would do something like that or worse and give the industry like a really bad name. So you got to be careful on some of this stuff, man, especially today. It's just way different today. But anyway, fast forward, I caught this lead. So I was like, cool, we talked. I said how new I was and we introduced each other. Cool. All right, now I know what to do. So let me right the ship. Went back out there, talking to everyone. My girl at the time, her cousin was a realtor. She said, hey, I heard you trying to do this wholesale thing. I overheard somebody in the office talk about their brother or they mother passed away. They have a property in Round Rock and he can't keep up with the property. He might be looking to sell it. Cool. And it was 2 agents on that thing, including her. And it was off market. Now the guy, he didn't have any lights on and stuff. He like the lights were off. Yeah, just need to hop on the phone. I'm checking the chat now. My bad. Yeah, you guys just jump out the window. Just jump off the porch. Just do it. I'm telling you, it's gonna feel much better when you do. Just try your best not to do anything crazy, like like I did. But I mean, you can't help it, man. You can't help it. So it's again, just do it, right? So, but it's so much available information out here, right? It's so much. Jerry Norton, he's an OG. I'm gonna tell you all the OGs to go holla at. Jerry Norton, OG, 20 years in the game, right? Brent Daniels, Pace Morby, Jamil Damji. If you haven't heard, you probably heard the Sub 2 community, all of that, right? OGs in the game, killing it. Ty, aka the Flip Man, out in Alabama, killing it. Used to be Max Maxwell. He was killing it back in the day, 2017. He locked himself in a room like this, didn't come out until he had 800 grand. Crazy story. Sean Terry, super OG, older than all of those. Ron LeGrand, older than all of those. So I would holler at the OGs. I would looking into their content for sure, and then just kind of doubling down on like whose style you can like flow with the best. And then like you got that newer / slightly newer era under them. You got your RJ Bates, he cold. Steve Morales is cold. Steve Train, he's cold. You got a bunch of them, man. But anyway, you know, I started like watching all these guys, and one thing led to another with that property. So the guy, I had to like I was bringing him like groceries, I was bringing him beer and cigarettes, and like I was like being his best pal, and I was like, I didn't have a car at the time. I think my car got like repoed or something. It was just bad. Like it was horrible around that time, man. And I'm just being straight up, man. Like this, it was bad for your boy out here. And I was just trying anything, man. So so I was driving my quote unquote baby mama car. We ain't having no kids until 2 years ago, but my baby mama, right at the time, I was driving her. I was like baby boy and stuff. And oh there, let me get rid of this. We're gonna call Texas. Sorry, I'm gonna pull this Texas up. And then I was driving over there trying to just, you know, console with him. And what I was trying to do was like get the property under contract. And I finally got it under contract. I got it under contract for $60K. And the property after repairs was worth, the ARV was worth like 195, right? So I had everything looking great. Like I went above and beyond. I had the repair sheet laid out. I had the I had it all laid out looking good, you know. And I was trying to see if I can pull up my first property packet, man. I should be able to get straight to it, but it ain't. It's just so old. I can't find it. Damn it. Dang it. I wanted to see where that was. Anyway, Yep. I think I found it. No. That's something else. But anyway, so sorry, I'm dragging this out. Long story short, he ended up, I'm gonna just say, so he ended up having a brother, right? So we were about to close, okay? I was about to sign a deal from 60K to 80K to the Russell guy that chewed my ear off over email as I pull up this next lead here. Well, we got leads in Odessa and Lubbock. Okay, let's call him. So he said, okay, deal. You know, we ended up getting under contract. The way I wrote the contract, I had my wife's cousin. She's a realtor. She wrote the contract for me. We had all the right language. I put up like $100 for earnest money, or was it $10? It was something really small. And I had this long option period and stuff, so we were good. And then once we got close to closing, something popped up in title, right? Of course, right? My first deal, right? We had everything. No, we needed to get the death certificate for his mom. We couldn't find that. That took forever. That took another 3 weeks. Then we found that. Cool. We're ready to close. And now we got to find the brother. Oh, damn. Where's the brother? Who is the brother? It's such and such. And he is in, guess where he was at? Germany. This guy's in Germany. Way in Germany, bruh. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. Only me, right? So we trying to contact him. Email, phone, no response. Couldn't find him. Just nowhere to be found, bruh. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? So I'm freaking out. I'm thinking I'm about to close. I'm counting my chickens before they hatch. I'm like, yes, I'm about to get this 15K. I can't wait. I'm gonna buy this car. I'm gonna do this. I'm like, just everything you shouldn't do. And then I'm calling this person right now. Sorry, I gotta call in and tell the story. And then finally got a hold of the brother, right? He was a stepbrother. They both had the same mom, though.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Michael?
Who's this?
This Winston, man. It's been a little while. I was calling him back. We had spoke a little while ago about your property, man, on Eisenhower. Yep. Banged on me. He was cool, man. I think, oh, snap. That's why he hung up on me. Y'all want to see why he hung up on me? Damn, that's why he hung up on me. His shit is up for auction, man. Dang it. And it's been 61 days. Oh, man, that's sad, man. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't even realize that. What does this mean, guys? This means his property was foreclosed on. Looks like about some 60 to 90 days ago or so, probably. But I try my best to help him. I see notes in here galore that we were trying to talk and help him out and talk it through, but shit. Sorry, bro. Auction. Anyway. So yeah, that property can only be bought via the courthouse steps every first Tuesday of the month in Texas. Every county has a foreclosure auction sale. Every county is different in terms of what time. It's usually like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. I got a story about that. That was crazy. I saved one at the button, man. Got a lot of stories, but going back to the first story. So let me get him out of here. Put auction in there. So the guy was in Germany. After that, and if you're rewatching this, just watch it on 1.5x speed. Sometimes my bad, or 2x speed if you like that. But I try to get a hold of him. I couldn't get a hold of him for a while, right? By like the 6th attempt, I finally reached him, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I didn't know anything about this," and he was being kind of a prick about it. He was like, "Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't feel like dealing with this. Don't bother me. Like, don't reach out to me anymore," or something like that. It was just like I was going through so much, man, like bending so many corners trying to get this deal closed. So then I finally poured my heart out. I wrote an email, man. I was just like, "Yo, check me out, man. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about anything you got going on right now. It's about Edward and his situation, what's going on with the house, the family. Like, just think about how your simple signature can help with all of these things. I listed a bunch of things it could help with, right? And everything is in your hands with one signature, bro. That's it." And he had to basically sign like an affidavit of heirship so long ago, saying that he wasn't a part of something. I can't remember, but he finally signed that because he finally signed it. And then we and then another hurdle, last but not least hurdle, as I'm calling James here. And as I'm recording that, we called 2 Texas leads. All right. And he picked up and hung up. The last hurdle was he saw the HUD, the seller, right? He saw the HUD. He saw that I was getting that fat, chunky $15,000, man. And he was like, "Wait, what is this? Hold on. I'm not about to sign anything. I wanted this."
The person you have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time.
Fair enough. Double dial that. That was weird. Let me see. 2395.
The person you have dialed.
Okay. Just had to make sure. So he's like, "Wait, what is that? I'm not signing this. We didn't agree to this." And he started like backpedaling on me. I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not signing until I have to at least." Then it was like another 2 weeks, right, of us going back and forth over this. So it was like, "Okay, dude, you got a bird in the bush, man. Bird in the hand, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, we've done all of these things. I spent all this time. Like, I avoided talking to any other leads, dealing with any other deals. I was just, all my time spent was just on this one deal. Bad idea. Don't ever do that. Please don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Didn't know better because I was just so focused. I was like, I just had to have it. You know, I was so close. It was like, I can't give up on this guy. I can't give up on this deal. So fast forward, I was like, you know what? What I can do, man, we can just slash it in half, man. I give you, you know, we agreed to 67.5 or something, right? And then basically I walked home with 8,750K as my first assignment fee. May 16th, 2016, man. We'll never forget that day, man. Oh my God, boy. Woo. Oh my God. And then I bought a car and then I got a job the next day or week. Like, I'm like, what was I doing? I just look back at that. Like, what was I doing? It was hilarious because I was in the middle of interviewing for stuff too. And then I ended up getting a job. And then I ended up getting a car. Exactly where I'm at. Just need to hop on the phone. So you're what? But yeah, sorry, I had to review all of that with y'all, man. That just kind of took me back. Almost brought back a tear or two. That was just, ugh. And then my next deal wasn't until like, I can't remember. It was like another 2 or 3 months after that. It was so hard to do the next deal, man. You know why? Because I wasn't marketing. I wasn't focused on, I was too focused on that one deal, that one lead. You never want to do that. Ever, ever, ever want to do that, bro. There's plenty, you got to think of an abundant mindset, man. There's plenty of opportunities out here. And you got to use the SW4 next method, man. What's the SW4 next method? SW, 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 next. I say it all the time, man. Shout out to Myron Golden. It's some will, some won't. I'm writing this down. Someone's waiting. So what? Next. Some will, some won't. Someone's waiting. So what? Next. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. That take off so much pressure. It gives you that sense of short-term memory. You can mash the gas. You can not falter into letting anything and anybody control you, and you just like can release when you have that SW4 next, man. I'm telling you, it puts you in a mind state where you like, yo, I don't have to do anything but control the input and own the output. AKA be content. Having contentment is the ultimate game, bruh. Being like, what? Come on, man. Like you think you the only one to own a house in this bad boy? What? Come on, son. So anyway, we're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna keep it rocking. We got we 2 hours in and 13 minutes. All right, so I'm a maniac, man. I'm sorry if y'all didn't know. I do the things that other people won't do to get the things that other people don't have or maybe have. 5343. We calling Eddie. This is my realtor. All cash offers considered. Oh, okay. I was back in listed at 250 for 73 days. Okay, now this one I gotta pull up on Zillow to make sure. Oh, look like it's sold. Lubbock, Texas. Okay, then you got it. Well, I'm gonna still call you to see if you got something else. Because all I do is really call absentee owners for the most part.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're...
It's that AI guy. Put in the notes that it's sold. All right. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say the other stories for the other lives because I got plenty of them, bro. Let me check the chat. What do you tell your 10-year younger self that's starting out with little to no knowledge? Ooh, you coming with it. Dang, Christian. Hey, man, I wish I had a round of applause sound effects to give you on that one. That was awesome. Well, is basically, let me pull up the next contact real quick first. I'm sorry, because we got to keep the dials flowing. What would I basically tell my 10-year younger self? All right. So a few things. For one, I'm about to call Justin. He wanted $700K. Jesus Christ. For one, I would tell myself to be imperfect on purpose, right? Like go run towards the obstacle, throw your heart over the fence and go get it. Okay. I would say
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed.
I would say if the call can't be completed, then complete the next call. Because clearly I was on that one call, right? I would definitely not do that. I would not put all my eggs in one basket. I would not. Oh, this is a good one too. Because I'm gonna just keep rambling them all off. I'm sorry. I can't tell myself just one thing. I can't help it. I would not just do I will not do multiple marketing channels mixed with multiple markets. This is how you want to do it instead. If you're going to do, you got to do one of the.
Hello, this is Justin.
Hey, what's going on, Justin? This is Winston giving you a call. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. What can I do for you?
You got it, man. I was actually just following back up. You had got a message a while back from Dee. Let's see, it's about your property on Blue Water. Just checking back in on that. See if you had any plans to sell still.
Oh, your number has to be really great.
Your number has to be really great. Okay. What does that look like?
Yes, it looks like 700.
Looks like 700. Okay. So you're over there. Okay. 700. So you guys, you said that you fully remodeled this property. Is that right?
We haven't said any of that. But if the number ever becomes 700, you can call back.
Okay. Did you have anything else that may be coming up?
No.
Alrighty, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, I used to live over there. He in the 5'8", if you know. Blue Water Drive, 5'8", Austin, Texas, 78758. That's over there, kind of close to the domain. But hell no. No, sir. This is not 20. Even if this was 2020, man, get out of here, bro. I forgot. This is Austin, Texas. What? Duh. Anyway, so I will tell myself, try your best to avoid the shiny object. Because it's a herd of information out here, man. Again, it's a double-edged sword, but just resonate to what your personality is, right? And if you're going to be in one market, it's okay to do multiple marketing channels, i.e. cold call, text, mail, door knock, whatever. But if you're in multiple markets, do one marketing channel. Okay, so I'm in multiple markets, right? But I'm just doing SMS. That's it. I used to cold call and text and door knock and send mail, right? In Austin, in Bell County, in Dallas, and in Houston, and in right. And it was just like spreading all my marketing so thin that it wasn't effective by the time it reached everybody, because by the time I try to like follow up on it, it was just like it was either sold already, it was forgotten about, it was just, or I just ran out of patience and didn't think a deal was there or whatever. So stick to one marketing channel if you're doing a few different markets, or one market and then maybe 1, 2, or 3 marketing channels. That for sure. I can give you more, man. I can go on for sure. But those are definitely kind of the top. If you got any more questions, let me know. So this guy still wants 700,000, and that's not happening. So I'm gonna put him in a once too much category. But also, man, you gotta have some heart for this, man. This ain't, have fun, but have heart. Because it's brutal. It's brutal. Like it can get real brutal. People be having problems, man. People be dealing with some shit, man. And it's just like you gotta put that shield up from letting it get to your life. Like you can't project everybody's shit onto you. So you gotta kind of bounce it off and keep it, you know what I'm saying, brush it off and have a short-term memory and keep it going, develop that tough skin, fall down 7, stand up 8. Because if you get dragged into everybody else's bullshit, excuse my language, if you get dragged into everybody, their problems and the way they having a bad day and all this other stuff, then it's gonna rub off on you, and you're gonna make another call, then that's gonna rub off on that next call. When that next call was like somebody that was a deal, and you just blew it because of the last guy, is that like that stuff is real, man. I'm calling Justin. No, I just called Justin. I'm calling Sumiyoshi. He said, make me an offer. I ain't called Austin in so long, man. It's my backyard. I've been everywhere but Austin. When was the last time I did a deal in Austin? Shit, man. It must have been like 2023? 2024. I don't know. It was a deal. It was, speaking of the domain, it was a deal by the domain. Like a 13K deal. But I had to fight hard, tooth and nail for that damn deal, man. There's too many marketing dollars and too much fluff and too much exaggerated equity in Austin for me. I'm like, hey, y'all got it, man. As you can see, just the guy that want that 700K, everybody on a higher horse than people in Cali. And that there to me is hilarious. Like, you got to be kidding me, And it's like, dude, get with the program, dog. Like, this ain't the same old Austin no more, man. A lot of businesses got up and left. The market's tanked. The rental market is in shambles. You know what I'm saying? Like, the values are down, bro. I mean, we just got a 3-year low on our interest rates a little while ago, but I mean, that's still got to take a little while to be in full effect. So, you got to get out of here. All right, so that was our 5th call in Texas, in our 7th contact. Damn it, I should have made an offer. That's what I should have did, though. I should have made an offer on that last one. James Lee? James? No, James, how are you? You're not a lead. Get out of here. You're a buyer. And you're the buyer that I sold that domain deal to that freaking squirrels every bit of the deal out. You squirrel everything out of the deal on me. Okay. Yeah, get him out of there. I just sent him a 14 unit here in Austin too. I don't know why I did that shit. That was just a complete waste of time. It was a 10 unit and a 4. It's a 10 unit and a 4 unit right by each other on Sweeney Drive, 78723. I can't remember the address. It's in a 2900 block. One of them listed anyway. They asking like $850 for it, and then for the 10 unit. And it would have been a good deal. I would have tried to do the deal if it was at least a 2 or 3 bedroom. They're all 1 bedrooms though. And they're all tore up for sure. You only need about 500 to 600K in work. But if I can condo regime them bad boys, and they had like 2 or 3 bedrooms, I would have tried to do the deal at full asking. And so each one for like 450 to 550 per unit. Because I am aspiring to be a builder too. I do want to build some shit. I am been just on a cussing tear. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't usually try not to cuss as much, but I do want to build some stuff out here before I've been out here for too long to not have built anything yet. So somebody want 900,000. 78757. I know all these zip codes like the back of my hand too. So this that's too damn much. Oh my God, bro. Oh, this lead was in 2024. What the hell? I'm about to just call them cold, man, at this point.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, Gustavo?
Yeah, this is he.
How you doing? It's been like a while, man, but this is Winston. I was giving you a call regarding the property on Winden Walk there.
Oh, okay.
Catch you at a bad time? What's up, buddy?
No,
you.
I mean, I gotta go somewhere here in like 5 minutes, but.
Oh, okay. I was just catching up to see if you had maybe any plans to sell that one or any others coming up for you.
Oh, okay, I see. No, not at the moment. We're still there. We're still holding strong. So
Nice. Okay, because I got some messages way back in 2024 for you. But
okay.
Yeah, but you're still holding on steady, huh? No matter the price.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually just working on a little garage conversion project right now too. So yeah, we're planning to stay there for a little bit.
Nice.
I mean, for a long bit, I think, but we'll see.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, you take care. Have a good one there. All right.
You too. Bye.
Hey, you can't come in here. See, this is why I'm in here. You can't come in here and do what you do out there. That's not going to work, buddy. Go ahead, man. I'm about to get off of this anyway. See what I'm saying, y'all? Raw, uncut, unedited. This is what's happening. Anyway, so that was Gustavo. He's keeping it for a while, so I'm gonna just get him out of there, out the calendar. Yeah, man. I want to build some stuff though, man. So yeah, if you guys, I don't know, Christian, if you find anything in Austin, if you have anything in Austin that you come across, especially some good dirt, and I want to build on the west side of Austin though. I want to build in 78731. That's over there by West Mesa off of Mopac. No domain. I want to build in definitely want to build over there. 78731. Sorry, 78751 and 56. I love to build it. That's a Rosedale area. Burnett, kind of going Lamar, like in that little area. Koenig, like kind of going down there. East Austin, I'm kind of the only East Austin I do will be 02, 78702, which is like kind of close to downtown, Chicon, that area. So, what you got here? You said I'm in sales. I'm super used to rejection, so I'll remote over the phone. I'm just worried about crossing crossing T's, dotting I's. To be honest, I'll jump on the phone tomorrow. Just not sure about lead generation and creating contracts, etc., and not letting the seller know you're making $15K off of them. Laughing my ass off. Well, no, that's cool. So there's ways to go about that, right? So because everything was a learning experience. So now sometimes I do what they call I request for two. If I would have did a simple request, if I would have just said, hey, Mr. or Mrs. escrow officer at the title company, right? Can you please do me a favor? I need 2 separate HUD settlement statements for this transaction. I need one for the seller and I need one for the buyer. That's all I had to do. That was an $8,000 mistake, right? Or $7, whatever the difference was. But I didn't know. So you don't have to worry about what the seller can see making from you and all that stuff. You can just say, I mean, and then also I always let the seller know, like they usually know you're in it to make a profit, right? Like we're not here to waste time, sit on our hands and twiddle our thumbs. Like we're going to make money, right? So that's kind of like that's already known too. But back to what else you said? You lead generation. Hey, you can take some of my leads, buddy. I got some leads for you if you want to call some. I got you. I'm flooded, man. I need help. So holla at me here. Let me get you my my handle here. One sec. I can't drop my information on the chat. I can only do that. So DM me on Instagram or TikTok, man. I was doing TikTok lives. Now I just jumped over from TikTok because there's so much politics on that, man. I kept getting in trouble over there, man. So I'm on YouTube now. But holla at me on at the 100 Door Tour, and we can chop it up on what else we can do here, especially since you're here in Texas. Where at in Texas are you? Because you didn't tell me that. I'm in Austin, so I'm in the middle from you, wherever you at. I'm in the middle of the state. But yeah, man. H-Town, stand up, man. RP, man. Mike Watts, bro. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, I love H-Town. My biggest deal was in H-Town. My biggest deal, it was some land over there in the 77009 of Runyon, in the Runyon area, I think it was. I can't remember, but yeah, it was like a 30, it would have been a 48K deal, but it got chopped down, so whatever. But it was still a good deal. Biggest deal out there. And Kwood over there in Spring. What's Spring? I can't remember Spring. Spring Branch. I did a deal over there of Kwood on some land. So if you find some lots, I would say definitely try to find some lots, man. If you want to do a deal quick, you would do a deal quick, and you do a good spread on some infill lots out there. I think Acres Homes. What you want to do is jump on. So where we at here? So I like to do Redfin. I'm gonna do something real quick before I get out of here because I gotta end this in a minute. If you in H-Town, right? So let's just say Houston, and you want to do something like some land. It's a lot of building activity going on out there, right? I don't know what part of Houston you in. It don't really matter. You can do it virtually, but here's what I'll filter out. So I will filter out so houses, townhomes, and condos, and then do year built 2 years back, about 2024 for the minimum. Okay. And then I'll probably do lot size. Let's just keep it, we want to do infield style. So let's keep it like half acre max, right? Okay, cool. So this is all what's for sale, right? So you kind of just back out some. So there's like 1,600 homes, crazy, for sale right now. Actually, let's check out the absorption rate out there. So the absorption rate is going to be what's the ratio of homes pending to be sold versus homes available on the market to sell. So keep that number in mind, 1673. Okay. 1673. And 379. Okay. 379, 1673. We want to be above 25 or maybe 30%. That's a sign of a healthy market, right? And you can do this by zip code, by county, by city, by whatever. And this will give you a good gauge to see, okay, I need to be over here. It's some good activity, right? Because a buyer wants to see that. An investor or flipper or builder, he's going to want to be like, okay, once I finish building, it should be no problem selling over here, right? So that's what you want. So you want a good absorption rate, again, of north of, call it 30%, man. 30%. So, 25 to 30. Okay. So let's see what this is. 379 divided by 1673. It's It's 22.6. That's the totality of the city, though, right? If I were to zoom in somewhere, it's gonna vary, right? One place to another. So that's that. The rest is up to you. You want to kind of zoom in, do some homework. You can draw it out. You know, draw this kind of north side, whatever, and then do the same exercise. So it's 121 homes pending up there, and then we got 670. 121 divided by 670. Damn, 18%. So you probably want to stay away from all of this. You want to but again, you can zoom in some more, you know. Maybe the market it might be like Houston, they kind of overbuilding too at the same time. I think about it. So I don't know. But that's kind of a start, you know, to see as far as getting leads. And then I don't know if you know about PropWire. You gotta know about that. You know about propwire.com? Hit it up, man. Get you some lists. Pull you some lists, man. Holla at me for the skip trace, and I can get that for the low for you. And you can start banking out some calls. But let me call a couple more of these guys, man. Let me see task. He wants okay. I ain't even made it. I gotta make an offer, bro. Or I have to make some offers. You know what? I'm making some offers on these next calls. I don't even care. I might just be like, yo, I'll give you 800 for it. Yo, I'll give you 500 for it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Ha! This guy looking at this message. Listen up. This market has been this house has been on the market for 60 days or more for sale. Do your homework and then get an offer to my agent. It's a reason why, sir. Now it's on the market for rent. You still ain't sold it. Oh my God, man. People are so like, dude, I keep trying to tell people, man, houses are only worth what a buyer is able and willing to pay. Straight up and down, man. Uh-oh, we got some messages coming in. I didn't realize it was 6 o'clock. Can you email these to me with pics of outside house and how much is the 150 and how much is it? 150 I offer. Okay, my buyers. Hey Winston, yes, let me follow up for this. Thank you. Okay, cool. We got action, boss. And it's not in Texas, nor is it in Cali. They're both in Midwest, Michigan and Ohio. That's why I do virtual real estate up there, because I can depend on volume coming in. Out in Austin, you're gonna be in Cali, you're gonna be waiting, but the deals are gonna be, the spreads are gonna be there. They're gonna be worth, you know, and you know, it's an argument to have. I like to do less deals with more margin too, if I could, you know, if I can do it, but it's just been so tight, man. The market is just like, yo, but it's still deals to be had. I don't want to blame the market. I don't want to blame nobody. I'll blame myself before I blame any of that stuff. It's all about execution at the end of the day. So if you ain't making the calls, if you ain't getting the reps in, if you ain't getting the at-bats in, you can't blame nobody. Just right here. This is who I'm blaming. All right. So this guy, so I'm gonna still call him, right? The property is listed for rent and he's in pain. He may not want to show it, but he's in pain. I see it, and I'm going to call it out if he picks up. He might not remember me. I would remember me. That was 2024. So it was a house for rent. So I'm gonna see if he want to do if you want to do a
Hi, you've reached Summer Pavlica. Please leave me your name and number so I may return your call as soon as possible. Thanks and have a blessed day.
I'll leave a message.
At the tone, please record your message.
Because this could be a
Press 1 for more options.
Hey, what's going on, Summer? This is Winston giving you a call. It's been a little while since there was some communication here, but was calling about the house on Payne. Can you give me a shout back when you get a chance? Here, I'm at 512. Thanks a lot. Take care. All right. I know what you're going to call. It's funny. The house of Payne, the house on Payne, house in Payne. You in pain about the house that's on Payne. There's pain about the house on Payne. You laughing? You're not even supposed to be watching that, man. See, you wiggle your way in here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's dinner time, man. I'm hungry. I've been on this thing. I ain't had a drop of water. But this is fun, man. I just want to do this because I've been doing this for a while. I just haven't been recording myself. And I want y'all to see the stuff I be seeing, man. It'd be some crazy stuff out here, but it'd be some good stuff. Like, you develop a skill over time when you do this over and over and over again. Like, there's nothing in the world like one of the number one skills you can have in the world is the skill of communication, man. If you talk to so many people, right, you're gonna build a skill on communicating to people, man. It just is what it is naturally in the subconscious. It's just gonna happen. Like, I wasn't like trying to, it just like kind of develop over time. Like, I just was like, you know what? I'm not about to like keep being scared, man. I'm like when people used to pick up the phone, I kind of used to cringe. Like, I used to be like, please don't pick up the phone. Please don't pick up the phone. Like, what was I thinking? Daddy. Yes, son. Yes, son. Huh? I can't understand you. I'm sorry. What you need? You want to eat? Okay. We about to get some food going. I think I'm gonna put some tacos on and some other stuff. Let me get 3 more calls in, bro. I got you. I promise. We're almost there. 1697. Jessica. No sellers but FHA loans, but cash only. Follow up in 30 days. Slashed it down 70K. Oh my God. Somebody wanted a 70K reduction in their price. You talk about motivation. Revisiting this, looking up comps. The market is telling me it would have to be fixed up per minute. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I like to see that. This is in a 5.3. Okay. On Grady. I remember this one, y'all. I think. I'm double dialing her.
You have reached Jessica Lee. Please leave me your message. Thank you.
So the ARV over there, 318, 320 is probably the ARV. Double dollar. 1 second, buddy. She gonna pick up the phone like, who is this? Man, I called from the other number. Dang it. Nah, that looks suspect. My mistake. Ready? We are going to put her out for next week. That looks like that could be kind of promising, man. I'm embarrassed, man. I'm about to tell on myself, God. I'm about to tell on myself. Guess when the last time I was supposed to follow up with that, y'all? I'm embarrassed. This is so bad. But hey, I'm an open book, man. I'm gonna leave it all out there for y'all. April of 2025, man. I mean, she was left in the dust. Jesus Christ, man. However, I did give an offer though. I'm sorry. So maybe that's why. If I gave you an offer, then I may follow it. Okay, so that's fine. It warrants for me to follow up with you maybe a year later because things change. 6 months down the road to a year, you know, because you're back in like the cold bucket. I remember Brent Daniels used to say, you know, he took all his not interested leads from like, I don't know, it was like 2 years ago prior, and then he's just like, you know what, I'm gonna just call them all and just see if they're interested now, and he got like 6 deals out of that. That was a little while ago, but that kind of always stuck with me. Hey, shh, can you gotta shh. Oh my God. Quiet. Yeah, be quiet. You're not supposed to be in here, man. This is for closet. This is for closers only, man. He's actually a closer though. He's a better closer than I am. Hey. No, you can't watch that. Go to the next. You can't watch that. I don't know why they put that stuff out there, man. Okay. Our time is coming down here. Larry, he wants $400K for a house on Hornsby, which more than likely is probably too much. Notes. Motivation. He is paying taxes on it, not making any money. Perfect. I got a vehicle needed at 300K-ish. Oh.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
I remember this. Hey, this is Winston looking for Larry.
Thanks, Larry. Please stay on the line.
Hello?
Hey, Larry, this is Winston here. How you doing?
Oh, who is this?
This is Winston. I was just calling back. It's been a little while. I was calling you about the property on Hornsby Street. Just checking back in to see.
Oh, yeah, I sold it.
You did? Okay, I was just double checking that. Did you have anything else coming up?
No.
All righty, sir. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. March 2025. He asked, "Oh my God, oh my double God, oh my God, oh my double God." I offered 300,000, y'all. Here's what's interesting, and I even have a Loom video recorded of that. Apparently. Hey, greetings, Larry. How you doing? Winston here. I wanted to just pop in and explain a couple of things rather than text all this out. Oh snap! I forgot. I'll try to make this really quick and easy. So, what I did was filter out the general area of your property. Your property's right here in Hornsby. I didn't want to cross Breaker, Lamar, 35. Didn't want to cross any major roads. So this was like I basically did all of this breaking down for. And I offered the man 300,000. He got pissed because he wants 400,000. Right? Check this out. So July 30th, 2025, for 260,000. That is hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. But I love it. At the same time, I offered more than what it sold for. That makes me feel better. If if it's sold for the other way around, like if I offer 300 and it sold for 315, then I would have been like, damn, I could have had it under contract for 300 and probably sold it for 315 or so, right? Because if he would have sold it for 315, he would have got less realtor fees, less closing costs, and probably still would have ended up less than what I offered. So it's like, damn. But this guy, he literally had 40 grand less. So that means it would have been a dispo nightmare for me. Because this was listed 95 days. Oh, yeah. Because, yeah, see. Oh, well. I've locked down some creative deals. Commercial, not so much commercial. What was the closest thing to commercial? No. Land. I mean, but land is residential. I've creative finance. So if you know where Copper's Cove is in it's outside of Killeen, it's outside of like Bell County. It's in hour away from north of Austin. I did a creative deal out there. It was pretty dope. So I locked the deal up subject to, because the guy was moving to Kentucky. And let me put sold in here as I'm talking to you and call the next one. And he was moving to Kentucky, so I took it down sub 2. And it was a subtail. So it was a damn mobile home. It was a mobile home on like 5 acres out there. I took it down sub 2. His sub 2 balance was I can't remember the numbers. Because it was like 0 out of pocket. I didn't have to put nothing down except the earnest money. Put like $500 down for earnest. And then it was just like, he was like, can you just take over this payment for me, please? And I was like, cool, we can do that. And I want to make sure that you know that we have the rights to assign it too. So I laid out all of the exit strategies that we may do. And he was cool. He's just like, long as you can just get me out of this, as long as I can buy another property out in Kentucky. And I was like, cool, yes, you can. We went over all that stuff. And then I ended up locking it up for just the balance. The balance owed on there was like 82 grand or something. But as is, it was worth like 125. I'm sorry. Let me back up. The balance was 109. As is, it was worth probably 150, 140 or something like that. Can't remember. So what I did was I locked it up sub 2. Then I paid a demo guy to bring out some dumpsters. We paid him about $1,000 to clean it out. Cleared out everything. It was trashed out. It was nasty and all this other stuff. We cleared it out. Smelled like cat piss and all this other stuff. And then what I do after that? I put it out there. I didn't put it on the market, but I blasted it out to my buyers. I put it on Facebook Marketplace too, actually. And again, this was cool. This was in a contract that I can sell it before I closed on it, or I can sell it after I close. I have all these buyer disclosure acknowledgments and all that stuff. And he was like, just do what you got to do. I'm like, cool. Found the buyer, had it under contract for basically 109 or 110. Let's round it up, 110, and then sold it for 135. So I made the buyer's terms were to 25K down, 25K down, and take over the note sub 2. They had the interest rate, they had the login, know how to pay the note. The note was cheap. It was like I don't know, $600 a month. I forget. It was something cheap. And they took over the note. They still have the note to this day. It's still in good standing. Everything is good. I signed it. I signed it to him, May 25, got out the deal. And now that guy has that property for 25K in and just making payments, monthly payments on the note. The note was like 2-3% interest. And yeah, he got a good deal, that buyer. and we cleaned it out for him. So he had just a blank, empty canvas, and he had all that land, and I had 25 grand. So that was pretty sweet. That was the last creative deal. I've done probably just a handful. I've done like maybe 4 of them, about 5 of them. Yeah, something like that. Cause I've done a couple pre-foreclosure. Oh, sorry, there's a lamp about to fall. I did a couple pre-foreclosures like that too. Watch out, buddy. Lift your head. Okay. But they were skinny deals. So, but yeah. Okay. So John, who are you? Where are you? All right, John, you're up. Oops. Calling somebody by accident. I forgot to call that lady back in Florida, man. Dang it. John Lurkin. He has a lawyer on top of it and basically says he's paying a note all these years, but sounds like to the wrong lender. Oh, yeah, that's a no for me, bro. You can't be doing that. It'd be some creative deals going wrong. Oh, it's a pre-foreclosure lead. He's probably going to answer the phone with an attitude. I think I remember that deal. All right, that's. Oh, we had 11 calls. All right, man. We wrapping up here. We cutting in close on the 3-hour mark, so I guess I might as well just call. I call until we striking at 3. Zachary. 450K balance. Okay, so this is some more sub 2s type stuff, I think. Speaking of creative, this is drive for dollars. What you need? You need to go out there? What's up? You need to go out there? It's kind of cold. What, is the heat not on? Jesus, 63 degrees. It's freezing. You turn the heat on, man. I'm sorry, y'all. It feels good in this closet. It's an igloo out there. My bad. I'll turn the heat on. All right, so Zach, condition, rental grade, motivation, blah 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 blah. Austin, Texas, 78745. I don't even remember this one, but we're gonna just give him a call. I should go back to Cali, since it's earlier over there. It's 4:30. It's 6:30 on a Saturday night here.
Hello?
Hey, Zach, how's it going?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is Winston giving you a call. It's been a little while since we last spoke, but I was calling you about the property on London here in Austin.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
You got it, man. Catch you at a bad time?
I got a couple minutes.
Okay. I was just really playing catch up. Yeah, it popped up in calendar here, just seeing what if you maybe catch me up to speed on the latest on that property. You still maybe have any plans to sell or anything?
Not really. We just renewed the lease like a month ago.
Oh, okay. So still renting it out right now?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, even if the price was right and the tenants were in place still, would that still be something you consider to sell, or you just looking to be in a holding pattern?
Probably in the holding pattern for a couple more years. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll take note of that. Did you have anything else that may be coming up?
No, not really.
Okay, perfect. All right, man. Well, yeah, this is my cell, man. If anything changes, please let me know.
Yeah, best luck with everything, man. Thank
All right. Thank you. You too. Thanks. I should have made a bold offer. I'm itching for an offer, man. I can't believe we're not getting off this live until we make an offer.
Why? What? 6.
We ate them all, bruh. Bruh. Bro. We ate them all, bro. What up, though, bro? We got to go to the store. We are nine contacts in, 0 offers. That's unacceptable. Can you get off of this lamp, please? Is that okay? Can you move that way?
Yes.
What's up? Thank you. You're welcome. We gotta make some offers, man. This is bad. I don't promote this. It just so happened to it's just happening. All right, so I'll put him. Oh, he was due January 12th. Okay, so I was supposed to call him like a week or 2 ago. I guess it didn't matter. Patrick. Okay, what's the changing? I don't know what that question is about.
No.
78745. I want somebody to ask me for an offer. Come on. Dude, you.
The number you dialed is not a working number. Please check the number and dial again. El número que marcó no está en servicio.
Wowzers. Damn. All right. I think I know why we don't have any offers. It's because we're not calling we need to call some more warm stuff. These are just regular leads. We need some hot stuff or some warm stuff. What we got hot in Texas? No way, bro. We do not have 2 leads that's hot in Texas. That's just can't be. Something's off. Oh, I didn't put the right hot. I put. What's this one though? I tagged that wrong, but what is it? Let's check it out. Harlingen. Oh, the fourplex in Harlingen. Why I marked that hot? Did he ever sell that thing? Might as well give him a call. I don't think he sold it. He's a multifamily owner, guys. Let's see what we got. 893. Oh.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Well, that's half the reason I'm not having any offer success. Can't get a hold of no more. But no, that's not an excuse. I've talked to 9 people. All right. So I was supposed to put hot lead. I just put hot. That should change it. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We got a few more. Juliana.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Juliana.
I don't know.
Her name is Juliana or Juliana?
I don't know.
You wasn't supposed to find me in here, buddy.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 95.
Blew up my spot, man. Now I might have to come out the closet.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
But I don't want to come out the closet. All right, man. That's probably it. Have you locked down? Oh, I already read that. Yeah, man. I haven't. I've been real close. I've actually locked down commercial, but unsuccessful with selling it because it's kind of a different animal. Different animal. I would love to lock down some RV parks or some self-storage. I got buyers for that too, actually. So if you got something, let me know. And yeah, or some really large commercial land. That's about as close as it got, but I haven't sold anything commercial style yet. Oops. Okay, I got to give what my buyers are asking for. He said to send this to his email. Yes, sir. I got you.
I see.
Okay, man. We about to get some food.
I see.
How much is it? The offer 150 I offer. How much is it? The 150 I offer. I don't know what that means, sir. Can you send these to my email with pics of the outside of the house? I don't have. Unfortunately, don't have the pics of outside, brother. All right. James Harvey. He said he was going to keep no creative finance, but gave me 608. Oh. Oh. Yeah. No. Bellmead, Texas. I don't know where that's at, but okay. That's a listing. I can't do that. Cow. Yeah, cow. Yeah, I bet you pick up 350. Eesh. Woodway, Texas. I think that's by Waco, Texas. Oh, I don't know what. Somebody just says rent it. Oh, That lady just not replying. I called her like 2 hours ago. Yep. All right. I'm talking to my buyer. He's trying to make sure we're not wasting time because he want to make sure that the price we offer is good money. And I think so. All right. That does it. I unfortunately couldn't make any offers, but at least we did get them contracts locked up. I should have been trying to call some buyers to set up some more walkthrough action, but I got my JV guy kind of on that. So, but I could have at least still try to help today. The best days to really dispo deals, guys, is the best days are like Monday through Wednesday. Those are the best days, and then sometimes Thursday, and then the weekend is just like, but it still can get done. So take that for what it is. But people doing their thing on the weekend, not worried about real estate sometimes, spending time with their family, out of town, tripping, whatever. So we'll see. We got next week coming up. We're gonna keeping at it. I think I'm gonna turn the marketing machine back on. And guys, that workflow I was showing y'all earlier, if you look in the middle of the video, if I rewind to the middle of the video, that thing was spitting out any given day 6 to 11 leads per market per day. Okay. What I showed y'all earlier was a straight lead generation machine. No pepperoni and cheese, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's so many leads in this thing. I'm just like, yo. And unfortunately, it's still some leads that I haven't spoke to yet. I think it's still some leads that I haven't spoke to yet, but I've reached them all. But I haven't like talked to on the phone yet. I think I have reached them all because we gave a lot of them offers too. Because we were like, it was a point where I did have a VA. Just all his job was to do was just run a formula and send offers. It was that bad. Like I just had to just send offers, man. And it wasn't honestly, that wasn't a good move either because I think we only got like one deal out of all of that. It's like one deal. A few deals got accepted, but like one deal came out of that because it was like 200 offers. It was so bad. It was so bad. I wasted a lot of money on that. I'm just trying to tell y'all stuff not to do. So, but anyway, man, I'll holler at y'all. I appreciate y'all tapping in once again. It's your boy Dub J signing out here with another one. The closet closers. We in the closet, man. I'm trying not to come out until we have a consistent. I want to hit a certain target. Okay, I just do. I'm a maniac right now. I'm putting my head down and I'm just going full force. 3-4 hours minimum type of deal, maybe 2 hours minimum. And yeah, that's what we at. So hit me up on the IG ski. Put that in there real quick again. Hit me up on not 2.1. DM me. Hit me up there, man, so we can chop it up. I'm looking to JV with whoever. If you gotta know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Or I can help, you know what I'm saying, too. But we gotta like make sure it all makes sense. And we can work together. I got buyers all over the country. Any state, okay? A to Z. So, and we got the funding part, we can nail that too. I got a couple lenders that I've been working with. So if you guys come across any deals in Austin or around, because I'm in Round Rock, so anything within a 10-20 mile radius of here, that's buildable, holla at me, because I want to build some stuff. And what else? What do you have? What do you need? So when you hit up the inbox, when you DM me, man, tell me what you got, what you need, or let's just talk about how we can help each other be the best version of each other in our businesses and stuff, man. Let's chop it up. Let's get it. It's your boy Dub J signing out again, man. Love y'all. Dare y'all do something about it, man. Peace.